Hello, good morning. I I I was thinking about like I'm gonna say good morning out of reflex because it's usually morning, but right now it's not. Right now, there's M- Mugen's upset that I'm streaming, and he's like, I haven't gotten time to myself with you for like I don't know how long. It's been days. It hasn't been days. Um, I need to fix this, and I was gonna do one other thing. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Hello, welcome to Lovesick Saturday, As it's good to see you. I had to make sure the cat ate his breakfast. Ah, I'm so excited to be able to dedicate a day just to playing visual novels, and I picked out a few that I hope will be fun. Yeah, I'm wearing my I Find This Humorous sweatshirt. It's one of my favorites. I just felt like, doing things that were nice and made me happy today. And that was on the list. Here we go. Oh, I needed my stream deck. That's what I was missing. I had all this free time before stream started, so you would have thought that I would have like gotten all my stuff together. No, always gotta like unless there's the rush, I'm always gonna forget something. But now, so all the games that I'm playing today are linked in the description, and if you're watching the VOD, there should be chapter markers for all the various things we're playing. And also, there's also links down there for a couple games that I'm probably not going to fit in the stream because I'm only going to stream for like 3, maybe 4 hours, and uh, sometimes the visual novels just like you really get into them and you want to keep playing, and then hours have passed, and it's beautiful. So, Red Rebellion is the first on our list, which is supposed to be a Red Riding Hood and Robin Hood mashup, gender swap nonsense, and I'm excited for it. Nothing to do, really, at this point, but start. Most core mechanics are done, some music effects, sprites, effects, and translations are unpolished or missing. We know this doesn't represent the final product, and like since we don't know when this is releasing, maybe there'll be another demo before release. But for me, this is like a hype peek at something that looks really cool. Yeah, and I hope that it will be exciting and titillating and wonderful and all those things. Long, long ago, there was a good king named Richard, and his treacherous brother, Prince John, who... dot, dot, dot. Wait a minute. Don't you run off already? Oh, we have some auto-advance text. Now, you might think that you know all about Robin Hood. It's a legend that never dies. But, why don't I tell you something you've never heard before? In the heart of every legend rests a sliver of truth, a tale so fantastical that time has swept it away. But this must be a secret between you and me. Because I was there to witness it all. The Red Rebellion. Robin. No one about, huh? They must all be busy in the fields now that soil has turned soft. I can hear the drums loud and clear today. Birds shouldn't be a problem with that energy around. Eh, what a cute one. Ah, what a cute little one. Good luck trying to catch that chicken. Mum must be too busy to watch. Oh, looks like someone got up late and forgot his hat. Oh no! Move! Look out, look out! I'm not gonna make it! That shovel is going to bonk that child on the head. My fingertips curl around a rock in my purse. Okay. Why do you have a rock in your purse? Before I release it with a quick snap of my wrist. Unless this Robin is a slingshot aficionado or a sling aficionado. Whoosh! Please get there in time. Please move faster than I can, Rock. Time slows down as I truck the rock, flying straight to the path of the spade's fall. Hey. Oh, thank God. The spade safely hit the ground, a short ways away. Found your hat, so get going now. And why is your spade on the floor? Someone could get hurt. Like your child. And he's back to chasing the chicken. Go, 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 go! My God, I hope no one saw me. My hand covers the side of my face as my legs beat a hasty rhythm over the familiar path. Why are you running? We go back to the forge. Grrr. Sturdy, is that you? A tiny black rug of fur pops out from some corner and bounds over to cover me with some licks. Some guard dog. Hey, have you seen Hardy? And there's Hardy. Oh, that's not Hardy. He's watching the orphanage. You gave me quite the scare, Robin. My sincerest apologies for dropping by suddenly. I don't think that in this kind of medieval village, people really apologize for, like, dropping by to an open structure. I imagine them having a much more, like, communal, like, easy flow, hangout kind of vibes. Unless John doesn't like it. Unless John really wants you to call ahead. Like, they don't have phones, so you gotta, like, chuck rocks at the window like, hey, somebody's coming. He nods to me as he slips on his work gloves. Good morrow, I see you cannot stay away. Yeah. You coming here in itself? What? You coming here in itself? Did something happen? Were you seen? You know nobody likes to talk to me. Send a pigeon over, yeah. I may have saved myself a bent coin in a pilgrimage. Stopped a little one from being struck by an unattended spade. A good deed, Robin. Even though it was just a rock. Say no more, I will make something, but I doubt anyone will bother. Sometimes I forget that the villagers avoid John. I do like that they're giving the village some characteristics and some, like, factions and rivalries. How is everyone? Were the older ones able to find apprenticeships? Yeah, for the most part. Perhaps our luck has finally turned. The young ones are in the fields now. I told them they had to best prepare to find their suppers should I hear a word of complaint from those watching over them. So, if his kids misbehave, they'll have to scrounge for their own dinners. That's wonderful news. You won't feed your children if they act like children. I also had the pleasure of seeing your parents the other day. His words stopped me from leaving. Are they in good health? Yeah, and they hope to see you soon. Yeah, Robin. You know, they know, I cannot. And never shall I be able to see my family again. But it's a parent's job to worry. Well, I have a feeling little John will find his way to your side. He's not staying for your lessons? He runs away the moment he can. Blacksmithing only draws yawns from him. Would you do me a favor? Of course. Keep him out of trouble. So little John is now our charge. A parent's job indeed. If you only saw that it was— Little Sturdy stands between my legs and growls, seemingly staring at something outside. You'd best be gone. Take these for now. And a row of bolts are placed into my hands. Now, He's a blacksmith, so do you think these are crossbow bolts or like nuts and bolts? Get right home. I bid thee farewell, and don't let anyone know you were here. Bye, John. And where do you think you're going? I I can explain. You must be up to no good. Should I report you? It's Little John. Should I report you to the sheriff? Oh no, not the sheriff. Then you'd best follow me. Or what? He twirls a slingshot around. So maybe they just do have purses of rocks. You sure you know how to use that? Watch me. The rock releases, only to fly straight into the grass next to me. Oh! Little John falls to his knees in despair. Next time, I'm sure I'll hurt you next time. You learned to do this when you were way smaller than me. That's what your mum said. Just luck and no more. Right. So let me come with you. You can teach me. You're going on an adventure, huh? You're too young, Little John. You have to outgrow your name first. No, I'm not. Just no one wants me around. That's not true. Your dad, for one, Robin, his dad told you to look out for him. Huh. Big John's too busy with the other kids. I'm just to stay out of trouble, he says. I know how to take care of myself. I always did before coming here. I believe you, but I still don't want you to end up in harm's way because of me. How about this? Once you can strike a squirrel and a bird with your slingshot at near and far, I shall let you help me. That's a good metric. Really? I always keep my word. I'll do it. I know exactly where to do it. Be sure not to hit the kids nearby. I will not. Send my greetings to Red for me. I hope I won't come to regret this. Forgive me, John. At least he'll be helping to feed the kids. Killing squirrels and birds with a slingshot. What do you think? Hello. It's fortunate that Sturdy didn't bark at everything. I hadn't realized it was time. Oh, hello. Could you take my clothes home? Wait, what? Pray thee, I know you and Granny are of one mind, but I have to complete this mission on my own. She turns to leave, but then looks back at me once more. Thank you, Red. Tell her I'll be home for dinner. Now then. What was that interaction about? Steal from the rich, give to the poor. How hard can it be? Bye, Mugen. So we have potentially options of places to go, but can currently only go to this house. Cannot return home yet. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I can click on the village again. I assume this is the village. Alicia. Yes? Lady Alicia. Lady Alicia, you have 2 guests arriving from the main gate. Bring them to the main hall. I will meet them there. I don't know how old Alicia is. Oops. Oh, interesting. I used my scroll wheel and jumped through, Here we have Alicia, most likely. Oh, hello, Alicia. I almost called her Haley. Lady Alicia, pleasure to see you again. We exchange a few bows before he takes my hand. Good morrow, Mayor Orgrave. Good morrow, Mayor Orgrave. What brings you here to my home? Today I've had a particular fellow with me. He has been a guest in my home for some time, and well, he knows your father. My father? Is he safe? It's been a month since his last letter. To be frank, you must prepare yourself. Perhaps you should take a seat. I'm perfectly fine. Please tell me about my father. He seems to have taken ill. Do not fret. Fortunately, he is already in recovery, but at the moment remains bedridden. In his stead, he has sent this fellow with a letter. He is startled by with the speed I snatched the letter from him. What is this? The letter and seal have been opened. Due to the serious nature of the claims without... Without? I shall... Have you know I judged it well, nature of the claims, what do you mean? I've found it pretty prudent to personally inspect the contents and have done just so. That is mail fraud, Mr. Mayor, sir. Now, before you go, I'm still angry with you. It's still mail fraud. I have already taken measures to verify the letter's content and origin alike, and found them to be true. And how have you done that? He pauses, finally allowing me to read the letter. My hands are shaking. Oh, it cannot be! Oh, but it... wait. Oh, but it is! What joyous news, is it not? Wait. That was behind us, the mysterious stranger. I must present... This was not a person contained within the letter. And you call him Sir Thomas Lying, but doesn't that just sound like Sir Thomas Lying? Doesn't it now? I must present Sir Thomas Lying, whom I had requested to wait until summoned. The mayor's face was not worth trying. The stranger takes his hat in hand and gives me a swift bow. Excuse my impudence, but how could I have waited any farther when meeting my wonderful bride? Aha, Sir Thomas at your service. Ugh. My body betrays me, so I drop quickly into a curtsy to hide my face. Don't seem too upset about this sudden betrothment. Welcome to my home, Sir Thomas. Oh, father. Ah, yes, 'tis a joyous occasion indeed. I can only imagine what a wonderful union this will be. Thomas has made himself known to the local council. They were more than pleased to see a young, generous fellow taking a keen and active interest in our town. So long as your own coffers continue to grow, Alicia accuses the mayor. Indeed, an outsider's viewpoint could be beneficial to all of us. The great and honorable mayor has given me the privilege of serving as the first sheriff of Nottingham. Oh dear. Did the council not already choose William Sadler? Yes. Thomas. Yes, William, quite a nice fellow. Since Nottingham is growing so quickly, I argue that this county town needs 2 sheriffs. John and the council saw the value in my words. After all, we cannot allow the rule of law to continue to fall apart in such perilous times as these. Yes, rightfully so. I must leave you two now, as I have other engagements. I bid you both farewell. Hello, chaperone. You're just gonna leave an unmarried woman alone with a man? How did you know my father? To the point, I see. I need to refill my water very quick. We met in the port town of Calais a few months ago. We became good friends. But what happened to him? There was a disease spreading in the There's a disease spreading in the area. Unfortunately brought your father low. He was near death's door, but managed to recover. Alas, he is still too weak to travel. He bade me to see you in his stead. What a silly old man. Why would he send a marriage engagement? Why wouldn't he send a marriage engagement, Alicia? Men do all sorts of things once face to face with death. Perhaps he did not wish to leave you all alone. I apologize. This is sudden and much to take in. Should you prefer it, I continue to make myself cozy and then nearby in for a few days, as opposed to, like, moving in right now? What? To give you time to gather your thoughts. 'Twould make me a lousy host were I to allow such a thing. We have more than enough room for you. I shall have a servant prepare your chambers. My maid moves to my side with a quick curtsy. I appreciate the hospitality, Lady Alicia. It is my pleasure, Sir Thomas. We still have plenty to discuss. Indeed we do. I have some prior business to attend to with the locals, however I will be back in time to join you for a meal, and we can discuss to our heart's content. I have a much better idea. Why don't I join you on this assignment? Oh no, I couldn't. Would you not like to rest from your long travels here? 'Tis nothing compared to the field. I would much like to know this land that I will be managing. The sooner the better. He's taking this sheriff's job very seriously. Yes, I understand. I see that I may have hit a sore spot. No, nothing of the sort, Sir Thomas. There is simply much to take in. Much to take in. I understand. I know your father would be proud of all you've accomplished in his name. I'll be more than happy to free your hands from such tedium. Tedium, he says. Yeah, trying to control the books of my holdings. Is your plate not already full, given your responsibilities as sheriff? As half sheriff? The trick to being a leader is to delegate work to others. I have already put this place into my most trusted men. How do you trust? Oh, maybe he brought his own men. They are even assisting in Sherwood Forest as we speak. Such a formidable task. No one has enough men to handle that many acres. It may seem daunting at first, but I am confident it will be done. Chaos and lawlessness will no longer run rampant. I will make sure of it. So many men! Who are they? They definitely haven't been here all the weeks that I've been watching this road. Dogs even? All this for a tiny purse? I send a silent prayer to Granny for all those mornings she forced me to run through this forest. But I cannot run forever, especially if there are hounds. They found me already! I pull the knife from his sheath and ready myself for the inevitable. Red! You scared me again! Oof. As she rushes towards me, I swing myself onto her back, holding tightly to her fur for the bumpy ride. Deeper into the woods. The barking and clamoring fade into the distance as we practically fly past the trees. Hello, Granny. Is Granny like an honorary title? How should I best address her? Grandmother or M.A.? I don't know if she wants to be called grandmother. Maybe if I try something new. M.A., She seems even less pleased now, her eyes narrowing in disapproval. I guess only Red can use that name. Yeah, why does Granny look 30? Teen pregnancy after teen pregnancy after teen pregnancy in this town. I made her more mad. Her foot taps on the ground with increasing impatience. Not good at all. I'm sorry I messed up. Things didn't go as planned, and I don't need excuses. Your one mistake could endanger everyone around you. Are you not aware of this? Of course I am. That's why I decided to do it all by myself. I won't risk anyone's life. And that is why I had to send Red back to get you? 'Tis clearly more than you can handle. I've been against this foolhardy notion from the start. I know, I just can't stand around and do nothing. Why not? We all survive by our own means. It's just not right that taxes are far too great a burden for most. Injustice! If we don't stand against injustice, our way of life will only grow more difficult. Ha! Their way of life, nay. No longer are you of that village. Youngfoots are so idealistic. So if Robin's parents are in the village, does that mean one of Granny's children is in the village? Sleep. We'll speak further tomorrow. But it's still light out. After your chores, good night. Good night. Red cues me with a tap of her tail against me as she goes on ahead. I push aside the curtain with a sigh and follow her up the hidden stairs into the attic. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Granny isn't wrong, but that doesn't mean you can't learn from this experience. I don't believe it was a total failure. You think so? One way or the other, you'll figure it out. Because it's you. Nothing is without risk. You just need to make the risk as small as possible. I suppose. Anyway, I never thanked you for coming to rescue me. Always. Now sleep. You'll need all the rest that you can get. Instantly asleep. I'm so jealous. Good night, Robin. The next day, perhaps we're doing chores around the cabin. This place has always felt magical. Granny's nickname feels more than appropriate at times. So is Granny a nickname? What are you thinking about? Nothing of consequence. Oh, before I forget, for you and your collection. Oh, this is such a nice one. I'm glad you like it. I found it right before things went sour. Seeing Red pass the river rock back and forth between her hands lifts my spirits. Perhaps Robin had picked up that rock and tucked it into her purse to bring back to Red, and so it was kind of a loss to have to throw it to save the boy. Her fingers caressed the smooth gray banding as though it were threads on a beautiful gown. I thank you. Oh, Nin, is that another rock? How many must you have? Never enough. She gives me a wink, then saunters off to the blooming planters. There lie hidden the many rocks in her collection. I wish you would find someone else for her rock stacks. They make the field look so beautiful, though. It's quite a work of art, is it not? She waves her hand around, exasperated. I assume with your dilly-dallying you'll have finished all of your chores? Yes, grandmother. Good. She regards me steadily. I can see that you've made up your mind. I cannot let this mishap shake my resolve. Someone must take a stand. Waiting is what got me stuck here. Like the Joan of Arc. The French girl who died a few decades ago, what about her? Perhaps learning a bit of history will grant you a better fate than she. I wonder if the idea behind this chunk of time is history, this chunk of time is just like the now but trailing behind us. Yeah, there's birds outside again. Like, we would probably say that, like, yeah, the 80s are definitely history at this point, and the 90s are kind of like wobbling on that cusp of history and wobbling on, is it history or is it part of the current times? So, like, 30 years is the bulk of, like, 30 years ago was, like, still part of current memory. Like, yes, there are people alive who remembers, like, the 70s and 80s, but it's still, like, culturally it feels like that's part of history. So, like, if this is a few decades ago, are they thinking of, when they're saying a few decades ago, do they mean, like, more than 30 years because it's part of history, or is it still part of, like, the contemporary climate of politics and, like, current events? How could I learn from our enemy? The French are the enemy still, of course. Boys on my desk. Gotta figure out where everything goes. Okay. But how can I learn from a foreign girl? If you're not the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. If you know not the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Is that really where I am now with my plans? I don't know myself or my enemy well enough to truly succeed? I understand. Even though I don't. Good. To succeed in your goal, you will need accurate and reliable information. There will soon be an archery contest near Nottingham. Oh, what sort of prize have you won? A sweet kitty. A sweet kitty for your lap. Mugen's like, I don't want Red to eat me. Woo! A bolt with a head of gold and a shaft of silver white. Whoa, that sounds like treasure. Is that worth a lot? There's gold in there, girl. Of course it's worth a lot. Red pops up right beside Granny. A veritable fortune in raw materials. Oh, is Nottingham a rich place? Not yet, but it will be. Who's backing the tournament? I believe it is the new sheriff. Perchance he wishes to make his presence known. I'll say. You should use this opportunity to gather information instead, rather than trying to win the bolt with a golden head. But all that money, everything would be so much easier. Imagine all the folks I could help. You are forbidden from entering. It does not feel right. But Granny, you trained me for this. Nothing of the sort. I trained you so you could protect yourself, not put yourself in avoidable danger. How is there more danger in joining an archery tournament than just watching an archery tournament? I understand that if you're participating as a target, but... Granny looks like she might cast a spell on me at any moment. Or hogtie me. I wouldn't put it past her. I understand. Good. In case you get into trouble again, let's discuss your options for escape. Yes, grandmother. Huh. Is it not marvelous? Oh, look at this wonderful field. Yes, Thomas, but I'm unsure how you convinced the mayor to host such a grand event. But did we need to offer such a large prize? The manor's walls were to be painted with that money, after all. Wait, you're using her money? Your fiancé, your betrothed's money for this tournament? Of course, I need this tournament to be known all throughout Nottinghamshire. The further, the better. Is he trying to show off his wealth? I thought, are we both wealthy? You are most generous, Sir Thomas. However, I fear my household cannot afford such an extravagance. Harvest has not fared well in these last few years. Consider a commitment to our future marriage. Have I not contributed to the prize with coins melted from my own coffer? So you have. You seem unconvinced. As my future bride, I shall share this small secret with you. What's that? This tournament is not a show for the audience. Then, what is it for? I said small, yeah? Let us enjoy this as it unfolds. All in good time, my dear lady. You tease me, but you know best. Is that a line that, like, her mother taught her for using on her future husband? Come, you must see the lists we have set up. Thank you for the help, Red. I pick up Granny's prized bow. You scamming? He's scamming. Perhaps she won't miss it. She won't be mad if I win. It's just a tournament. What could go wrong? No harm should I lose. She stares, Fascinated by the bits of trimmed hair I've She's fascinated by the bits of trimmed hair I'd previously pasted onto my cheeks and chin with tree resin. Ugh. You look ridiculous. Oh, you can see it a little bit on Robin's portrait. Hi. Hi. Yes, you're a big meow. They're not gonna see my face for too long. I dirty my face with wet soil. I wish I could accompany you. Whether wolf or woman, she'd stand out. She's always been nervous in crowds. And she's always been nervous in crowds. Yeah, go hang out. Go hang out over here. By my troth, I will be fine. How can you be so certain? Even from the shadows, I have my guardian angel watching over me. Try not to show off too much. I'll do my best. All the people. I'm a bit early. I wonder if... Who are you hoping to see, Robin? Someone bumps into me. What? I grip a hand, holding my small blade against my waist pouch. What a small wrist. Ow, you're hurting me. See... Okay. The raggedy youth stops talking when his eyes meet mine. You seem awfully young to be willing to lose this hand. Tears form as he tries not to attract extra attention. Please, mister, I'll do anything. Fake tears, but... Little John, is that you? Two filthy children stand a short distance away. I let him go. Bold of you to think you can grab a purse off of just anyone. Take my advice and find more honest work. Oh, I see. Somebody bumped into Robin, and then she caught the thief. Got it. He stares in shock, seeing me admire the clasp I picked off of him. Reverse pickpocket! It worked before, just my luck. This mark is another cut purse. Your 9 lives will run out soon enough. No one cares about our lives. Now, are you done with that? He holds out his hand. His trembling fingers betray the defiance in his words. How about a wager where I attempt to steal in your place? Okay. How about a wager where I attempt the steal in your place? What do you mean? I will pick the mark and decide on the prizes. You will advise me on how to steal them. Okay. Interesting. You will earn all that I take. If I fail, you will stop stealing for good. But... I don't understand Robin's motivation in this. Is she trying to help the pickpocket or not? His eyes tell me he cannot make heads or tails of this deal either. Because, like, if Robin just does a bunch of good pickpocketing, it'll just give the kid better ideas. Why would you risk your life for that? You've got nothing to gain from this. Exactly. It's simple. I want to help you and them. Deal? Good, I have just the person in mind. He's showing off his wealth so candidly. Must not be from around here. I like the little... I don't know if that's like part of his cloak or what. Observe the mark. Observe and fan. I'll observe the mark. Let's see. Oh, his hand's in front. I thought it looked like it was gonna be over his shoulder. The easiest ones with good value will be the fancy brooch and the hat badge made of gold. Ding. But he's got something on his wrist and a chain around his neck as well. These should be fair game for him. Just like stealing the prominent pieces of a noble's getup. This is what I have on me and what I can do. The left column, okay. Need to bump this out because Red Rebellion didn't want to be full screen. We've got tools and techniques. A little bit more. Okay. We've got our tools and our techniques. Available for each steal. The hat, okay. Hover your mouse over each item for a description at the bottom. We found gameplay! And it only took 40 minutes. My hat made by Granny gives good cover. The target of choice resides on the right side. Each target has a specific set of tools and techniques needed to help steal them successfully. You can click a tool or technique and then click the square where you would like to use it. Hint, solid squares represent the number of tools that you need. And that means the pink ones, I'm guessing. Empty squares, represent the number of techniques. So, okay. We'll be using all tools and all techniques. The order of items placed in the square does not matter. Solved or not, click ready when you're done to make your best guess. Okay. We have the tool of a silver groat of King Henry is worth a 1-day wage. My hat, made by Manny, makes a good cover. Clip on a ring knife for the small cuts. Misdirect the mark in a certain direction. Shade the target object from the mark's line of sight. This will probably be shade. I'm guessing this would be that. And I think the hat... I think we'll use the silver groat in place of this brooch, and then we'll be cutting, tossing our hat on his head, and then as we reach up to grab it, cutting off the gold badge underneath it. Maybe we should switch, shade the... Because this is already outside of his line of sight. Alright, we're ready. Let's see how it goes. The brooch is the easiest target on him with easy removal. But I can't let him see my hands work on it still in his front view. Maybe I can try a different target. What do you want? The badge is attached to his hat via single thread. I need something to distract him so he will bend over. Yeah, that's what I did. I cannot reach for his hat otherwise. There's nothing else I can do. Nothing. I thought it looked familiar. My mistake. Better leave before he pays me real attention. So did I choose the wrong techniques? You lied. You didn't even try. Do you honestly believe that what you had planned out for me would work? I made the best call in the moment. I cannot imagine this was going... well, if you had your siblings assisting you in the future. His eyes dull at the thought. Did I? I thought that I chose those things. Perfect. I win. Exactly as I planned. I only wish for you to honor our deal for your own good. Now you can have your class back, and I can spare you a few groats. Are you sure? It doesn't matter what I think, but I believe you're meant for better things. Before you go, could I ask for your name? You can call me Robin Hood. He smiles wide before disappearing behind the crowd. I don't know if I understand that interaction. Now, that was plenty of excitement. Almost forgot the main event. Over here to participate in the archery tournament. Yeah, you. 4 groats? That's robbery. Now we know how they're funding this prize. I'm glad I have enough, but what a waste of a hard-earned purse. Do we have a problem, gentlemen? Aye, no one can afford this. Just the rich. Do not fret, gentlemen. There's another option available. Free, in fact. A crowd forms around the man. So is Thomas gonna like be offering to pay for people's entrances? Here, everyone, I, Sir Thomas Lang, am hosting this tournament that I may better know you, the good old folk of Nottinghamshire. Thus, I present you this unique opportunity that any fellow that would like to enter. The crowd grows more restless, excited with every word. Now, let me finish. I want all of us to put on a good show for everyone present. Take a look over yonder. Where he points, there is a stick in the ground, covered with a piece of white cloth. Ah, clout shooting, is it? As you may have guessed, based on the basis of merit, the closest 5 arrows to the clout will advance. Let us show the good people of England the strength of our archers. Ark, I want to do it, but my fingers run across the face of King Henry VI on the silver groat one last time. May the best man win. I stand back to watch the competitors line up. Ready your bows! Knock! Mark! Draw! Loose! Whip, 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 whip. The elimination round ends and we're split into 2 groups. We head to the assigned area, a safe distance from a couple of large mounds of earth. So the main event is butts shooting? Oh, I can click on the yellow words. Old English for an end or a small piece of land. Old French for the end or target of an arrow. Hence a target for shooting practice on a turf-covered mound. A butt is also a unit of... A butt is also a unit of measure for a full wine cat and ale cask. Get on with it, we don't got all day. Oh, apologies. I catch up with the group as we head towards the tall mounds across the field. I carefully count my steps as we pass the first butt, and smack it just for fun. The distance to the second butt is around a furlong for our Old English vocabulary test. A furrow's long is the medieval measure of distance that could be plowed by an ox without rest. Oh, I never knew. Roughly 220 yards or 201 meters. Ah, get the lists. Pray thee, furlong, by my troth. And bent coin. Coin bending in the name of a saint was an English-only ritual invoked to miraculously heal a sick person. That's actually kind of cool. So 220 yards. A white target wreath hangs in the center of each. I have this in hand, I think. 220 yards actually is pretty long. Like, I would almost have trouble... like, seeing sharply that distance is impressive. You have 3 bolts. All 3 must be within the target to advance to the next round. Because, like, just doing that on a football field would be really hard. They're trying to weed us out quickly. I almost forgot. They don't want a winner if they can help it. The thought finally calms me enough to focus on the task at hand. Don't see that type of bow very often. A man with sturdy woolen clothes stands next to me. Curiosity visible in his features. I made it myself. Oh, wait, that's... Robin is being asked about the bow. Oh, is that so? Is it as weak and thin as you are? Ha! It looks like it could break at any time. Mayhap the English longbow is clearly superior. At least you understand. Show me what you got. He isn't wrong. This bow requires more care than a single-piece yew bow in our wet weather. But... heh. Oh, flap. Thunk, thunk, thunk. All 3 in the middle. My bolts strike true, one after the other in quick succession. Hang on. Short, stout arrow with a heavy head, most used for both bolts and arrows since Old English. Okay, so arrow was a rare word. That was more commonly used instead. Interesting. So they call what we would think of arrows bolts. It's lighter and faster. Well, I'll be damned. Your turn. He turns his focus on the mound with a hard stare. I'll show you even better. By all means, sir. 1, 2, on the mark. On the mark. Alas, the third lands just barely outside the wreath. God's wounds! Medieval swear words such as God's suffering were religious oaths, and oaths by God's body parts were believed to actually injure Christ's body. I've never known for uh that like swearing by deity's body parts is in theory going to injure them. God's wounds. The result does not reflect your true skills, sir. I'd not shoot true with a proper warbow as yours. He's talkative as we briskly go to retrieve our embedded bolts. Oh God, on the field? So it is. This is what I get for bragging and copying your speed. Yeah, like bragging. Like brag, to make a loud sound or talk boastfully. Perhaps an obscure origin to the bray of a trumpet, or related to the Celtic adjective brag, meaning ostentatious, proud, and spirited nature. He reaches out to grip my shoulders, then gives my back a friendly smack. Oh! A grin rises on his initially disappointed face. I underestimated you. I'd stand beside you on any battlefield, with any bow in hand. Likewise, a shame our competition ends here for today. Lady Luck is not with me, but she may be with you instead. Show these folks what a bunch of peasants can do. He eyes the participants on their embroidered silks with disdain. With pleasure. He gives a hearty chuckle before heading off with his retrieved bolt in tow. Yeah, dragging his arrows behind him. Well done, everyone! You last 10 men are the best of the best! Continues to show us your best archery with the next challenge! The top 5 archers will advance to the Wands event! The archers around me shift, uncertain. The sheriff looks on with a wide grin. You there, you may shoot first. My heart drops. Me? What should I do? This is the worst draw. All 3 would be no issue, but I could end up losing with only 2, but perhaps not standing out would be more worth the risk. We are all waiting. What is adventure without some risk? All or nothing. Better to do all 3. I release a patch of grass into the wind, watching carefully as it scatters. Yeah, mark. The crowd immediately goes silent as I draw my bolt. Let's get to it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. It's all in. All in. 10 soon narrows down. 10 soon narrows down. Soon narrows down to 5. Ah. Only the 2 of us, huh? Oh, hello. Yeah. Earlier, when we gathered up closer to the butt, the well-dressed folks stuck with their own. This time, there are multiple wooden poles of various widths sticking out of the ground. Despite being the smallest among the finalists, the stranger shoots the longbow with confidence, hitting all 3 targets with remarkable accuracy. I better stay on top of my toes if I'm close to win this. Congratulations to our final group. This is our last event, so prepare your 3 finest bolts. The nearest wand is 6 inches wide, while the farthest is 2 to 3 inches. Highest difficulty and points accumulated who will win this tournament. Every bolt must hit a target to win. After all, we are only looking for the best archers in Nottinghamshire. Isn't that right, everyone? Ah, Thomas. So we could still technically have no winners. Fire bolts, one at a time. Commence! We got this. Because we want to win, right? The crowd cheers for each contact and heckles for each miss and easier picks. Ooh, split it. The biggest roars erupt when the wands are split. 1, 2, 3. Set them up. Knock them down. The stranger and I both receive cheers. In the end, it comes down to myself and the small stranger. We continue to trade off cleaving wands, responding to each other's challenge. This is highly unexpected. Clearly, this challenge is unsuitable for such expert marksmen as yourself. Let's up the stakes, shall we? A blindfolded man is pushed in front of the butt. All 4 limbs bound with rope. Rude? An apple is placed into his mouth. But it drops to the floor as he screams. Have mercy on my soul, my lord. A public execution? Listen well, good folks of Nottinghamshire. I come to restore law, to hunt down the criminals who breed in the slums and who steal the bread from your tables if allowed. But no more. This outlaw has been found guilty as tried by the council, myself, and Sheriff Sadler. His crimes are so heinous they do not bear repeating. Let this be a deterrent to his fellows in crime. Come, heroes, show us your strength and provide us with justice. Oh, this is grotesque, isn't it? Wait, what, for a game? The other finalist says nothing, but I can hear his grin, gripping the bow, starting to tremble. Who would like to go first? Something red flutters in the distance, catching my eye. She wants me to volunteer? Come on, the apple is your target. If you miss, no harm. You may also forfeit. Damn greedy arse. I place and position myself for the shot. If he's facing you, and the apple is in his mouth, you will kill him. Well, you will. That's no good. Or is he going sideways? Okay. Whew. the man collapses to the ground from shock. Good show. We will now determine the final bout. What shall it be? Wait, so did the stranger not do it? We all stare at the stranger, waiting for him to step into position. Thomas calms the crowd down. But he doesn't move. Instead, his head drops down. That is the end. We have our winner. Well... Sir Thomas presents his hand. I clasp his forearm, then lean forward to whisper. What will happen to him? What's the matter to you? I'll give a proper executioner to do the job. He did indescribable things to that mother and child. He did indescribable things to a mother and child. You should have put him down. I am not one of your men. Anger flashes in his eyes, but he steps back, projecting his voice to the crowd with a smile. This is yours! Well done! He proudly presents the gold and silver bolt. Cheers ring out across the crowd. What is your name? Robin. Like the legendary Robin Hood himself? Nay, I would not dare to compare myself to him. I force the bolt into my quiver and turn to leave. He will be hunted down all the same. A thief is still a thief. Good day, Sir Thomas Ling. Good hunting, Robin. Back in the woods. Was that a threat? I clean off the dirt with a splash of water. We'd best be going, but like the tree sap is gonna. Well, I guess it's just the tree sap will be fine. We as in who? Finalist, follow me. Startled, I spin around to face him. Have you been following me? You're gonna see the bow in my hair. I wanted to have a rematch with you. I don't think the results will change, though. Cocky, aren't we? As much as I'd like to help you, I've got things to... But he blocks me from leaving with a casual smile. If I step to the side, he does the same, continuing to block my way as if playing a game. What, do you plan to rob me then? Perish the thought. I'd only wanted a proper chance to earn the prize. It wasn't fair. What is your name? You can call me Will. Well, Will, I saw your hands shaking back there. You had no chance. That was because it was my father. Right. What? What if you offer in turn? Should I agree to risk my prize? My servitude. That's quite a big gamble on your end. Why? None of your business. Are you interested now? Robin, can you afford to keep a servant? Really? Yes? Oh, she's definitely interested. You must be the way. Wait, she? Uh, uh sorry, Robin. Aha, perhaps this is a fortuitous meeting after all. You have a face! We have a deal then. Stray hairs falling to the floor. Uh, start falling to the floor as I pick them off of my face. I guess if Red says so, then it must be. I'll pick the challenge then. Done. What do you have in mind? You see the fallen feather in the high grass over there? I understand. She draws and shoots immediately with nary a hint of hesitation. I follow suit to get it over with. We move on to a clump of grass and then to a knot in a tree. But is this sharpshooting as difficult as hitting something 200 yards away? 220 yards away. The furlough was really impressive. Our match progresses quickly as we take turns challenging the other with more difficult targets. Now we're roving. Nothing wrong with the basics. Yeah, but this could go on forever. She's not wrong. Was that the seventh just now? Then do you have something else in mind? Why don't we change the stakes to something more valuable? I want something from Red instead. She's not part of this game. But I did get you involved. I will gladly volunteer. Urgh. When she seems so enthused, how can I say no? So what do you want exactly? I draw my bolt and focus on on the mushroom. Okay, I draw my bolt and focus on the mushroom tree, designated as our current target. Perhaps. Will leans forward as she speaks. A touch with the lips? What? What? Wait. Are you. So, Red agreed to be part of the bet before even knowing that it was. That Will was going to try to kiss her? My hand slipped and the bolt leaves me early. Even so, it's only slightly off the mark. That accursed. Whoop! Oh boy, what a chance! It looks like my win this time. Cheer up, it's not the end of the world. Why would you give up the prize? My pride is more important than that. Beating you fair and square is worth its weight in gold, besides. How could anyone resist a kiss from a pretty lady? Wait, I want to put the fallacy. Oh, wait. Okay, we're fine. I want to point out the fallacy there, but if I did, I'd just come off as a sore loser. A, a deal's a deal. Will approaches. Will approaches Red with renewed pride in her step. Red tilts her head up and places a quick peck on Will's lips. It's just an instant, but somehow it feels like forever. If only the kissing ban still existed. In 1439, King Henry VI of England banned all kissing to reduce the spread of an ongoing plague. Okay, fair. For the English, kissing was common practice for greetings, social rituals, and binding agreements. Enforcing the ban was especially challenging. So I wonder if 1439 is when the English started had a stronger diversion in culture from the continental Europeans who did not have a kissing ban to stop the spread of the plague. Oh, if only the kissing ban still existed. Our deal is sealed. I pledge my loyalty and servitude to you, my fair maiden. Wait, what? Granny said these kisses are a ritual to formalize a transaction. Am I wrong? Hey, hey, in this you are very correct. Pay her no heed. I can only nod reluctantly while staring at the ground. So were Robin and Red in a relationship or like friends or like siblings? Oh, don't forget this. She takes the prize bolt from my quiver and breaks off the head. Oh, that was my dinner money. You need this, yes? Will almost misses the gold thrown in her direction. No, this is not needed. It must be for something important. Take it. This is our job. Yeah, Robin. Red. Red. She wraps her arms around mine from behind. Right as ever. May it be of good use to you. Robin, I will Scarlet pledge you my blade. Uh, pledge to you my blade, which I hold in the highest confidence. How do we get in contact? Leave a message at the okay. So, Will's not our servant in Will Scarlet is not our servant in the sense of, she will be joining our household, but we can call on her when we need stuff. Wait, oh that is kind of rough. Leave a message at the market. Notice post and I'll find you. I bid you farewell. So the girls won the archery competition. Uh, how did I do? Ah! Were you that scared? Yeah, she came out of nowhere and I didn't know what to do. But Granny said you need more people to aid your cause. She seemed like it'd be a good fit. I'm not sure if... What's wrong? People with dogs, many of them. So those words were a threat. You should head home first. Take the prize with you. Why don't you ride with me? We're too far from home. You'd be exhausted if I did. The dogs will most likely follow you, and that'll allow me to find a different way home. But, 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 but indeed, trust me, Sherwood Forest will protect us both. You sound a bit like Granny. Don't be long. I won't. She slips away into the forest. My hands feel empty. My hand feels empty without hers in it. Over here, I heard something. What are these men doing in the woods? There's a couple scents of footprints, but they're a little... Lost track of them already? Some forester you are. Hold, is that what I think it is? Wolf tracks. There have been no wolf sightings in quite a long spell. Must have been recent, but these tracks is almost though as a man changed into a wolf. Now you're really speaking nonsense. We can't mess up again. Not after last time. But to disappear to thin air, could it not be sorcery? You're making me nervous. I know what to pray for this Sunday. God, suffering. Let's follow those other tracks instead. Seem human at least. A fine idea. The others can go after the wolf if they want the prize I heard. Men in my forest? Damn, they found me so quickly. An arrow grazed me and I needed to stop to bandage my thigh. At least now I'm not leaving a trail. You were before... Okay. I started to think that there needs to be a better way to handle this. Anyway, for now I need to find a place to hide. Could that be a church? All the way out here? Perhaps there, or the small attached dwelling will do. But I don't want to bring trouble down on these folks either. Maybe I can still find another place on the way back. Where should I go? Yeah, well, we just go back home with, Granny and, Red. I can definitely make it back. Oh, because we could have, like, headed to the town. Red and Granny are waiting for me. Wah! Dirt suddenly becomes mud under my feet, and it fails to hold me. I'm sent crashing into the... I thought it was crashing first into a bush of bushes. And I'm sent crashing shoulder first into a bunch of bushes. Pray no one heard me. Besides the dogs. Oh, the dogs. Even our dear lady may not be able to keep up with that. Who's there? A woman's voice. Apologies, I'm in need of your aid. Sophia. We don't... Oh, Sophia knows us. Robin, is that you? Midge, what are you doing out here? Afterwards. For now, follow me, quickly. Oh, so we followed into the... Sophia, you know this stranger? Yes, Anchoress. Religious recluse retired from society. May be treated as a type of living saint. She is as good as they come. Please help her. She may stay in your room, then. I'm not spending the night. I'm just hiding. This room smells of oak and still air. Wait, did she say Anchoress? Many thanks for allowing my intrusions. Apologies for the trouble. Midge is standing by a rickety table, but I can't see the other speaker anywhere. And then her voice comes through a small hole in the wall, echoing strangely in the enclosed space. Does she literally never leaves her room? My name is Ava, and you are? Robin Hood, dear Anchoress Ava. What is your relation to Sophia? We've known each other since our childhood years, though it has been a while since we last met. Though, why is she here? Was she not working somewhere else? Oh, you're bleeding! She holds a cloth to my thigh, which indeed begins to darken. Is it bad, Sophia? A graze, fortunately. Oh, Robin, what have you gotten yourself into? I have no idea. Yes, you must tell me everything. Truthfully now, or you shall find yourself answering to those men outside. Oh, of course, Anchoress. I see, that's quite a bit of story. Is your name real? What is real, Anchoress? Yes, my father comes from a line of hood makers. Now he works as a tailor. Quite a coincidence. Huh? I swiftly hide myself in the dark corner, furthest from the window. Hide in the fireplace. Hide in the fireplace, Mugen. But no, actually don't. We would never find you there. Yeah, who is it that wakes me from my slumber? Talking to the men. We're men working under the sheriff, looking for a criminal that may be trespassing around here. I have not heard anything of the sort. Good night to you. We don't doubt you, mistress, but he was bleeding, we're sure, and your servant seems to be holding something telling. Sophia, what is he talking about? Sophia, what is he talking about? You mean this bloodied rag? I do not wish to say. I have tried my best to avert my eyes from you men, but I... No, say no more. We'd best leave you both now. I hear the crunch of boots through the scrub, and then one of the men mutters that they'd better check their swords lest they dull. Superstitious nonsense. I glance at Sophia, fighting back a grin, but Izoa's laughter sets us both off. That's so clever. Perhaps Eve's curse has a purpose after all. The church's institutional misogyny states that a woman's monthly cramping is a reminder of Eve's mistake. Thus, medieval superstition believed that women possessed supernatural powers during this time. Their touch could kill plants and empty beehives. Their gaze had poisonous vapors and could curse nearby men and rust their swords. Do not scratch at the window screen. Even if you see squirrels. Oops! I must remember to use our monthly as a power of good instead. Well and good, but if you are well now, you'd best be on your way. Of course, Anchoress, I am forever humbled and indebted to you. I would like to visit again, with a gift. I will be sure to dress less suspiciously. No need, I've had more than enough adventure. Sophia. Yes, I'll see you out. Thank you both for helping me. It's the least I can do. We know it's you, leaving deer meat for us villagers during the rough winters. You've always been willing to risk your life to help us all. I fear we will have more trouble on our hands. The taxes have not eased in the least. Just at least settle down a little bit. You're not even sitting. Sophia nods in agreement. Let us talk more about this next time we see each other. We shall. I wish you a good night. We made it home. Is it bad? No, the bleeding has already stopped. Don't fret. After the last two times, perhaps confrontation is not the best method for you. Ugh, can't deny that stings to hear, but you're not wrong. The sheriff has many men to aid him and countless skilled foresters among their number. We are but a few against many. Red folds her hands in her lap. Conceal your dispositions and your condition will remain secret, which leads to victory. Conceal your dispositions and your condition will remain secret, which leads to victory. So basically Red is saying stay in to keep hiding who you are. I don't understand, but you sound suspiciously like grandmother. I'm sure Granny has plenty of wisdom to share. Should we shoulder the bolt without a head? My mind goes in a different direction with that reminder of Will. What's the matter? Nothing. I just saw you kissing someone else and it made me upset. You don't lie to me, Will. Come, look at me. She cups her hand around my cheek and stares into my eyes. You are not aware. Stares deeply into my eyes. But I have given you many kisses before. Like this. She draws up close, bringing her face and lips the barest distance from mine. Inhaling deeply. My heart clenches in my chest. All those times, she had been breathing me in. My cheeks grow warm from the realization. This is how her custom works. Are we talking about how she kisses as a wolf? Uh, thank you. We'd better head to bed. Red's smile is soft as moonlight. It is late. She's truly more sly than she lets on. Good night. Good night, Robin. This is okay. Thanks for playing. Make a different choice when replaying and it'll lead to different art. Make a different choice when. Have a nice try. Thank you. That has been that's the alpha state demo for Red Rebellion. Wishlist on Steam to get notified when the game is released. It would help the game get more exposure. We can wishlist this, absolutely. We can wishlist this. We can give Mugen a treat. I'm curious what other like they have a thing showing like other streamers playing this now. I wonder what other content creators feel about this experience. It's like it's really cute, but it's a little this demo is a little slow because we played almost an hour and a half and kind of barely got to any of the floaty romance stuff. Like or is it going to be or maybe it's not much. Maybe I mean, it does say Sapphic Fairy Tale mashup, so I expected more Sapphiry than we got in the first. Like, yes, we have a lot of female characters and an interesting, like, perhaps love triangle. I don't know. But we have a couple other games we have a couple other demos to try. And so we shall. I'm gonna load up Cardamom next. And change the stream settings while we're at it. Da, 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 da. Cardamom. A musical visual novel indeed. Why are you being weird? Okay. Okay, Cat gets a treat. Cat gets a treat before we play Cardamom. And we're gonna turn up the music a little bit. But here's something back there. And you know, a musical visual novel, gotta have some music. Give you a preview. Mugen is so ready for treats. Yes. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Alright. Cardamom. Eat some cheese. Drink some water. Nom nom nom. New game. Resources loading. Absolutely. Cardamom since 1997. We have achieved the beginning of Cardamom. And just like that, you were suddenly thrust into a new world. Luckily, you were filled with more curiosity than fear. Kent, Suze, and Vicky. Vicky, why are you out here on the bench all by yourself?
Hi!
Why, hello there. What's your name?
Meow. Yay!
That's a beautiful name. Meow. Mugen, do you also think your name is Meow? Are you new here as well?
Meow.
You don't say. I am too. That's why I'm out here on this bench. But I mean, like, anybody might want to be on this bench among the petals. The petals of stuff. Isn't this just so exciting? Being new in town, sitting on a bench. Okay, we can do a little disco. This is cute. You're stir crazy. Thanks for letting me get that off my chest. You're such a good listener. Wow. So Vicky has gone inside. Had enough of her outdoor singing extravaganza. But let's check on this other cat. Oh, never mind. Maybe not. I'll check on this other cat. Greet. Did not mean to offend. Meow, meow. Okay, that worked. So we're gonna have to wind our way up. So Kent's on the first
Hi.
floor. Hello, Kent. Hey, a lost homeless cat. I feel your vibe. You're not homeless. You're just a little scrungy. I felt like a lost animal ever since I moved here too. Kent, tell us your theme. Sing us your theme.
I've dreamt some big shot agent would notice me,
Okay.
but no one really cares about a B-list nobody.
Just
Why bother
B-list?
trying when my dead career's dying? What's wrong with you?
Thanks for letting me speak my truth. I hope this place will bring you great things. Instead of taking things away, you didn't even know Wait. Instead of taking things away, you didn't even know you could lose.
Oh.
What?
Whoa, it's like you understood me. Maybe you're my spirit animal or something. That's how this works, right? Okay. We'll leave Kent in his emo phase. Check on Suze. Sunday was supposed to be my day of rest. But instead of it's turning into another day of stress for me. Ah, who's there? Cat, how did you get in my animal? Oh, it's a cat. Excuse me. Did you sneak in from outside? Yes, we did. I'm jealous. I haven't seen outside in days. You need to befriend the girl upstairs so she reminds you to go outside every once in a while.
I'm sleep deprived, but I've got 20 more pages to go. My head is aching, and all I've in are popsicles. At my work, I'm so encumbered.
That's not a good
no
meal.
time for musical numbers. What's wrong with me?
Nice talking to you, but I should get back to work. Why are you working so hard? That way I can finally go to bed. That is to say, if there aren't any major last-minute edits. Ugh. They were friendly, much friendlier than your previous owner, though some of them seemed troubled. Was that... Didn't sound like Kent. Was that Vicky?
What?
Oh, did you hear that too? I think I heard someone scream. So it wasn't you. I didn't know I'd moved to that sort of neighborhood. I hope whoever it was is okay.
What?
The power went out. Oh, Susan's power did go out. And it's too late for the internet cafe to be open. What am I gonna do?
Hi.
You can use my Wi-Fi. Who are you? I'm your neighbor. I've lived downstairs from you for 3 years. Oh, you have? I guess that checks out. Susan does not pay much attention. Wait, why are you in my place? I heard an ear-piercing scream from the apartment above. I assumed it was you or maybe a rambunctious friend. Yeah, oh, I don't keep that sort of... Wait, you don't keep friends? You sounded like you were being murdered. Alright. So about using your Wi-Fi? Follow me. Ooh. Susan Kent seem kind of cozy. Well, let's check the mail. Miss Susan Applegate, final warning, turn off notice. Oh, thank you. I got a delivery. Miss Susan Applegate, we're gonna turn off your thing. Payments can be made. Just give it to the wrong person. Yeah, we'll give it to Vicky.
Hello.
Hello, hey, we brought you this.
Huh?
This seems like fun. Give the bill to Vicky. We got an achievement for that. This looks important. An unpaid bill, that's not something I'd want lost. The address is listed on the floor below mine. I should drop it off and meet my slightly irresponsible neighbor. See, I'm just friendship matching.
Me?
Wait, why'd you leave me? The lights are off. I guess that's no surprise. Hello? Hello? Seems like no one's here after all. I'll just slip this under her door. Oh, and let me leave a note. I don't want to think I opened her mail like some mischievous cat. Cats have no sense of things. What else? What other mischief can we find? Okay, we can't find any other mischief in the mailroom. Let's talk to Vicky once more, and then before we go interrupt Susan Kent.
Hi.
You keep showing up my place. What do you think? I'm not quite done unpacking since I had to take a break earlier. If Mom and Dad had been able to make it, then I've been done by now. Knock over boxes, pot, flyer, meowed photo, because we understood that she's talking about her family. Hey, she's got cat bookends. Do you like the people in that photo? That's my mom and dad. They're the best. They fully support me chasing my dreams here. I'm so lucky. Oh, I sort of missed them already, and it hasn't even been 24 hours. Can you keep a secret? I almost cried when they dropped me off. Oh, I didn't do anything. You just took that mental path all on your own. When night fell, you became so very cold. You decided to see if one of your new friends would share a bed. Are my new friends sharing a bed? No. Suze has her power back on. Does Kent have anything to say about their time together? Indeed. I finally talked to her. Susan. That's her name. Susan. She's saying it softly, and it's almost like praying.
Meow.
Where did you come from? You're that homeless cat from earlier. What, do you want to bum off me? Do you want to bum off me or something? Hey, I didn't mean it like that. If you really have nowhere to go, you can stay with me. But you should seriously reconsider your taste in men. And sleeps. If you're staying with me, I have one rule. I refuse to call you a cat like some essentialist hipster. I'm giving you a name. Let's see. How does Tandoori sound? Tandoori's not a bad cat name. 'Cause you're a total, Cardamom.
Meow.
I'm glad you like it. That's what a bewildered stare from a cat means. All I can think of were Indian takeout places. Okay, you and me, Cardamom. Let's get comfy. I think he might be a bad actor because he sleeps like this. Oh. That was short and sweet. I wonder if it's... The demo is Get Your Name. Continue. It'd be nice to go back and see, like, some of the other... Like, not that it goes far. Carbon's original USC thesis team. I guess this was a student project they have, like, built into a larger game. So that makes sense that the demo was pretty short. But they're putting a lot of work into this. With all the music and the singing. If I could continue... It starts from the very beginning.
Huh.
Yeah, and it just takes us back to the very beginning, so we wouldn't be able to make any different choices until midway through. But I do have one other demo. Well, a collection of demo to play. Because title, yes, we can lose that progress. When I was going through like the sale page for the Love, Romance, and Heartbreak, I found the Sucker for Love. Uh, I found like the original Sucker for Love, I think is what I saw. But then as I was just like going through doing my daily, not daily, doing my occasional like, oh, let's let's see what new demos have come out and like see which ones I want to track, see which ones I might want to play. I there was a demo was just released a couple days ago for the new Sucker of Love that's upcoming called Crush Landing. And that's how I found out that it's like been a series. Ooh, excuse me. It's been a series over time. Where they've got Sucker for Love, First Date, Sucker for Love, Date to Die For, and now Sucker for Love, Crush Landing is the newest one. Yeah, like the demo came out 2 days ago. No release date for the full game yet. It's coming soon. But I think that we should play the Sucker for Love Crush Landing demo first, even though like we could play the original prologue that was a promo for the first game. But based on my experience with the Monster Prom series, which I absolutely love, where's the... Okay, it's loading. The first couple Monster Prom games are fun, and then somewhere between 2 and 3, they like super stepped up their game with the writing has been tighter and funnier and just snappier in the new games. And so I want to start with the new Sucker for Love Crush Landing. Hi. I'm Mugen. Because I think it's going to show us like the best that this franchise has to offer. And we can go back and check out the prelude for the first one, the free-to-play version, afterwards. Okay. New date. Eldritch gods, cosmic horrors, things beyond our understanding. To merely gaze upon their forms is to abandon all hope. Or so they say. I've never actually seen anything I haven't been able to understand and explain clearly. I've gotten into cryptids, the occult, and other decidedly unsexy hobbies in hopes of finding something that I can't explain. If I can do that, then maybe there's something more to all this than just this. Okay.
What about you?
What about you? What about you? Mo, my date's voice snaps me back to reality. With the way she's expectantly looking at me, it's clear that she just asked me a question. Well, did you ask her a question? Shit, I was zoned out and didn't hear her question. I should just bullshit and answer quick. 4. It should be called teeth paste. What do you think? It should be called teeth
That's
paste.
what you're blowing your one and only wish on? Calling it teeth paste?
Okay. We absolutely misunderstood the question. She points up at the shooting star. Oh, because they were making a wish on a shooting star. Of course, that's what she asked us. She points up at this shooting star illuminating the night sky. Oh, she must have asked me what I wished for.
There isn't anything else you want?
I mean, having it called teeth paste really would rock the world. And, like, I want to be known as a guy who rocked the world. Don't you? She pointedly fiddles with her apartment keys in her coat pocket. Sorry, I can't. I really gotta be back to Club Candyman. It's the end of the year, so earnings are being tallied.
Right. You're shooting for #1 host this year, right?
Yes, I am.
I just might be able to help with that. I got my holiday bonus today.
Okay. She produces a thick envelope from her inner coat pocket, offering it to me. Do I feel good about taking this money? We're never supposed to ask where our customers work, since they usually also work in nightlife, but needless to say, she worked very hard for whatever money is in there. Refuse the money. Congratulations, but you should keep that. After all, it's your reward for working so hard all year.
But I want to give it to you. I want to help your dreams come true.
My dreams of calling it teeth paste? Well, the #1 host has already decided for this year, since the trophy has to be ready for today's event, and any money you can spend now doesn't count towards your next year's rankings. I do not know what my supposed job is. I lie. Last-minute donations from fans to edge their favorite hosts' rankings are actually an extremely common way for clubs to milk their clients.
Oh, I see. So it won't be counted at all.
No, I just feel bad taking your money. She repeats back what I said, nodding along at its believability, just to emphasize how much she truly believes its believability. So believable.
I get it. Oh well, then it can't be helped at all, can
Can't be
it?
helped. She gives me a hug. Her hair smells wonderful. Woo! Drop my cheese.
Let's go on another date sometime, okay?
She waves goodbye before skipping inside. I wait outside for her elevator to arrive before leaving. Girls pay a lot of money to see us, so we have to be hospitable. I go on a date just about every day of the week, but to be honest, I'm just on autopilot most of the time. My heart hasn't been in it lately. Oh, control the fast forward. That's really cute. It's nice and subtle. #1 host, what a joke. Even if I was #1, all the adoration I'd get doesn't count towards anything that matters. Do I get to live forever? See the stars? No. I still have to die one day, with my job and the heavy drinking involved. That'll be sooner than later. But before then, if I could wish for anything, I'd wish to be part of something bigger than me. As it stands right now, I feel like an ant amidst all of it, or like a single bubble popping in a boiling pot, or like a shooting star, shining for only a few fleeting minutes before crashing directly into my condo. My apartment is on fire. My chameleon, my stuff, it's still all in there. Pets in danger. Pets in danger. I fly down the street, pushing past the awestruck passerby. Traffic screeches to a halt. Every face is turned toward the site of the impact. Sid stops talking to eat some cheese. The minutes pass in a blur. Just get home, just get home. I managed to make it to my apartment before the sidewalks were finally blocked off. Before the sidewalks were blocked off. I ran up nearly 15 flights of stairs before finally reaching my apartment. I burst through the door. I am greeted by a drafty rush of cold air and a huge glowing meteor resting atop what used to be my dresser. The rest of my room is unnaturally intact for what should have been a smoking crater. Is my chameleon okay? Looks like my power got knocked out, but my phone should still work. I pick up my landline. When is this game set? Is it set in history? Hello, 911, a flaming meteor just crashed into my apartment. Sir, that's not possible. A meteor can't crash into your apartment. A meteor is what you see in the sky. A meteorite is a meteorite is what actually lands on Earth. Read a book and call us back, numbskull. They hung up on me. I call back, but all I can hear are distant impressions of my voice, interspersed with laughter. I catch the word meteor amidst the noise. What do I do now? I never had a meteor land in my house before. The fire, if you could call it that, isn't spreading at all, either. If anything, it's petering out. Wait, there's a UFO otaku I know. Maybe he knows what to do here. I hope he's still awake. I know a guy who's just upset with who has UFOs as a special interest. I'll call him.
Hello?
Ryujin. He sounds distracted. Or annoyed. He could have been asleep too. Hey, sorry for calling you so late, but I just had this meteorite land in my apartment. I called 911, but they didn't help at all.
Did you call it a meteor on the phone with them?
Yes. Oh. I admitted it, so we will say yes. I did, and they laughed at me and hung up.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Mugen, you would hang up on me too, wouldn't you? Okay.
A meteorite landed in your room, huh? Wait, a meteorite landed in your room?
Yes. He sounds awake now.
Do you rent or own your apartment?
We said condo. Huh, why does that matter?
If you rent, it's technically your landlord's meteorite. Whoever owns what the meteorite lands on gets to keep it.
Well, it landed on my dresser, so even if I did rent, it'd still be mine. I exhale a sigh of relief. I didn't expect him to be so familiar with meteorite rules and stuff. Actually, you kind of did. Be like, isn't that why you called him? I own my condo.
Congrats! You're filthy rich.
Really? This thing is that valuable? How rich are we talking?
Depends. How big is it? What does it look like?
Well, it's, about, bigger than, like, any sports ball. It's probably 2 feet across and has purple and magenta and blue flames coming out of it. It's huge. It looks like the size of a TV, and it's glowing blue. No, wait, pink.
It's glowing? Meteorites don't glow. This might be a meteor wrong. Could have fallen off a satellite or something.
A meteor wrong. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I know some university students who work with the Natural History Museum. They could ID it and cut a check for you to loan it to the museum. If it's the real deal, that is.
I think I'd be better off donating this to the Unnatural History Museum or the Natural Future Museum. What do you got?
They're a bit quirky, but they're good folks. You'll get your picture taken, they'd give you credit
Ooh,
and
my
everything.
picture taken.
And you'd only be loaning it to them to display alongside your name and photo. That meteorite's still yours.
Alright, sounds good. My name and photo? Me, the guy who found this huge space meteorite. For all history. I could settle that for being my claim to fame. It's a better claim to fame than teeth paste.
Alright. I'll call them up and see if they pick up.
Good, because I don't know if I could lug this thing out.
In the meantime, anything you can observe would help. Ooh, see if a fridge magnet sticks to it.
Alright, I can do that. Get the magnet from your fridge. Inspect? Meteor? Inspect? Giving off an unworldly glow, but that's about it. Ooh! Chameleon! Inspect chameleon. My chameleon is green with envy at my scientific discovery. We won't take him, though. Take computer. Okay. And we'll mouse over here. Put our computer in the microwave in our pockets. That's no big deal. Ooh, unripe green bananas. They aren't ripe yet. Bought them too early. Oh, we could do this 360. Okay. We also have a fish. My pet goldfish. One of my dates won him for me at an amusement park. Fish food. Filled with bacteria, beta-creatine, carotene, and other key nutrients to promote a healthy orange pigment. Oh, we should... Can we feed the fish? We fed the fish. Red gifts. A gift basket from one of my customers. Roses, chocolate-covered strawberries, all smells fantastic. And Pocky. You didn't mention the Pocky? You should have mentioned the Pocky. Hi. You're a very close talker. Oh, you can see the top of his head. We got Mugen like this. Oh, he's like, I don't want my picture in the paper. No free ear pics. Okay. What? My microwave was a gift. It won't turn on probably because the power's out. Oh, because stuff ran into the thing. Okay. You can inspect the rainbow magnet on the rainbow background. Also a gift from a customer. Ooh. Open. Frozen crab, frozen crawfish. And milk, purple grapes, clothes. Alright, let's use our fridge magnet. Ah! I touched the magnet to the meteorite, but instead of sticking, the magnet turns gray and dissolves in an instant. What? The glow looks brighter now. The glow looks brighter now, though, and it's blinking at me. It's still not giving off any heat. Stranger still, my hand is perfectly fine despite nearly touching it directly. A voice in the back of my head wonders if the meteorite feels... what the meteorite feels like. Is it cool? Is it smooth? The glow looks so warm and enticing. Inviting, even. No, something more. Everything up till now was just the prelude to this moment. My place in the universe is finally arriving before me. Empty, calling to me. Touch it with some... Why is something else in quotes? Touch it with your bare hand. I reach out to the meteorite. As my hand touches the surface, a tingly warmth washes over my arm. An involuntary sigh of relief escapes my lips. The rest of my body feels cold and uncomfortable, like the part of your body sticking out of a hot tub on a cold night. I huddle closer to the meteorite until I catch a glimpse of my hand and recoil in horror. It's completely numb, it's devoid of color and peeling away like an otherworldly third-degree burn. I should be worrying about my future as a host, or the health implications. We are psychedelic underneath. But all I'm left with is an inexplicable feeling of deep sadness that I didn't go all the way. My phone, that was fast. Yo, Eugen.
Hey, so it turns out that we're actually watching the meteorite that hit your place. And we're actually already headed on their way towards you for a closer look. The glow is pretty easy to see from across the city, so they don't need your address. But there's a lot of stopped traffic, though. Anyway, do you want the bad news or the good news first?
The bad news. I'll take the bad news up front.
Bad news is, almost everyone in the city saw it land at your place. So, pretend it's a winning lottery ticket and keep your neighbors and any loonies away from it. The good news is they watched it fall from space, so it's definitely extraterrestrial. They think a fragment of Halley's Comet must have broken off.
I don't think so. I think this might have something else going on.
They're definitely very interested in it. And they also said to try and keep the glow you mentioned preserved until they get there.
No problem. It's glowing pretty well now. Oh, hey, how much do you want? Of the money, I mean. As a thanks for hooking me up and knowing the right people.
Oh, nah, don't worry about it. We're cool. Anyways, I'm gonna crash, but you can call me if you have any problems. Take care.
Okay. And he hangs up? Just like that. What a guy. A piece of Halley's Comet, huh?
Piece of Halley's Comet, huh?
I whip my head around to the source of the voice and see myself staring back at me. What? What is... Dude, whoa! I stumble back and knock into my waist-high dining table. The other me recoils defensively in shock, floating in otherworldly silence before hazarding a sound.
Dude, whoa!
Is it copying me? I slowly raise my hands, the way you'd approach a wild animal to show it you mean no harm. It does the same. It's glowing just like the meteor did. Did it come out of the meteorite? No! It is the meteorite! I blink a few times and rub my eyes. Am I really seeing this? Hello? I give a cautious wave. It watches my hand with interest.
Hello, dude.
Dude, hello. It greeted me. It's not just repeating me, it's talking. You can talk? You speak English? It tilts its head inquisitively. Is that a yes? No?
Piece of Haley's Comet, speak English, yes, no.
Wait, maybe I was wrong. It is just repeating me, but it seems to learn any word that I use. Are you calling yourself Piece of Haley's Comet because you heard me calling you that on the phone? Can I just call you Haley for short?
Yes.
Yes. She seems to like the name.
Can I just call you dude for short?
Sure, I don't mind. Yeah, sure. It's just now hitting me that this was the first question it asked. Not what I am, or where it is, just what it can call me. It seems so intelligent, but not curious. Like it already knows, like kind of unnerving. Speaking of... Hey, copying me is real cool and all, but looking at myself is kind of freaking me out. Can you turn into a hot babe instead?
Yes. What is hot babe?
I grab a swimsuit magazine featuring Manami Ichikawa on the front. Okay, this is a hot babe. Hot babe.
Okay. Hot babe. Hot babe.
Hot babe. No, dummy, not the magazine. The girl on the magazine. I lean forward and tap pointedly on the magazine cover. Hot babe.
Hot babe.
Yeah, I rub my temples. This is harder than I thought it would be. How hard did you think it was gonna be? Okay, there we go. You know what I meant, and you were just playing with me to play with me. Wait, yes, that's it. Thank God. Thank you, God. Wait, were you just messing with me on purpose?
No.
Hot babe. She was. That's kind of cute. But also a little scary how she's capable of doing so. You think it's scary to meet a being who's capable of, like, messing with you a little bit? Not that it matters, now that she's a hot babe. I've got the home field advantage. I know nothing about UFOs, meteors, or planets, but I can handle chicks, babes, and ladies. It's literally my job. Haley, you understand me, right? Can you tell me what you are? I must not have taught it a word that describes what it is yet. Are you an alien?
No.
Do you know what an alien is? Really? You're not calling me surprised.
Color. Haley is a color.
Okay. It's a color. That can't be right. It doesn't make any sense. Could it be a mistranslation? I suppose there's also a chance that we don't have a better word for what she is, since she isn't from Earth to begin with. Well, you got dissed. But that aside, what I'm more curious about is... are you friend or foe? I think... in the immediate situation, are you friend or foe is a more appropriate question. Are you friendly, or are you here to invade us? It points to itself, as if asking the question was directed at it. As if asking if the question was directed at it. Like, yeah.
Haley is friendly, dude.
Okay, well that was easy. Wait, I guess if it was an evil invader, it wouldn't exactly outright tell me. It could be lying. It did lie about knowing what a hot babe was. Are you lying? Really? Glad I cleared that up. Works for me. Either way, it's all the more important that I keep it safe. If anything happens to it, we'll never know what it is or why it's here. Haley really is beautiful, though. The urge to reach out and embrace her has been getting worse the longer we talk. Pain to cry. Hey, Haley, what's wrong? What happened? Our form becomes faint and starts flickering as the glow from the meteorite begins dying down. Wait, no, you haven't been alive. You have to be alive when the guys get here. I don't want to be the first guy who killed an alien. I throw the swimsuit magazine onto the meteorite. It crackles and crumbles to gray ash, just like the magnet. Ah. That was too close. Alright, game plan. I got to keep feeding the fire until the meteor guys make it here. Keep Haley alive until the researchers are alive in 10 minutes. I'm not gonna feed it my computer. Haley is watching everything that I do. Okay, we can absolutely have the microwave. Great. Perfect. I don't know, like, wait, did that... I had the urge to sneeze. Okay. This bar is showing us how much fire she has. So now we know what we're up against. Does crawfish or crab? Probably we'll go with the crawfish first. Although, this is kind of just like... Okay, swim to the door. What happened to my fish? What happened to my fish? Growth spurt? Is this supposed to grow this quickly? Hallway. Hello?
Good evening, sir. Is this the apartment that was
Closing the door on you, you little shit. I'm gonna donate.
I'm gonna go donate $5 for the most annoying political campaign I can find in your name.
I can hear him scurrying away. Okay. Back away. Oh, there's a bathroom. Mirror, glass of water. Pale mushroom kit. Oh, mushrooms grow in the dark. They start glowing when exposed to UV light. Too bad it's night and my power's out. Yes. It was a gift from a customer who said she was a michologist. I think that means she's a singer or something. Lotions, mirror. Light switch, green plant. I wonder if the colors are gonna matter. I'm not gonna give her the toilet plunger. Okay. Back to the bedroom. Overripe bananas. These were green a minute ago. Hey, what gives? These things weren't even ripe this morning. Haley is watching everything that I do. Like, clicking on her doesn't do anything for me. Green chameleon. I wonder. Ooh, oh wait, bathroom. Wait, yeah, we've been there. Take the gifts as well. Purple grapes. Take bananas. Someone's at the door. Again. Can I help you? Open wider first.
Hi.
Hi.
That meteorite landed here, right?
Do I know you, Flora?
Can you open the door, please? I don't want anything, but I think I can help.
I see that, sure. Yeah, sure. Well, sure, I'll open the door. Hi.
This is where the meteorite landed, right? I saw it from across the street.
Yeah?
It's hungry, right? I could feel it calling out. Not for me, but for colors
What? What does calling out for colors even sound like?
I actually work at a flower shop really close by, and we have flowers in all sorts of colors. I could get some for you if you wanted.
That'd actually be really nice. In exchange for what? What do you get out of it?
If
I don't know
could
why I
get
was so accused
flowers
about that.
For you, I'd like to see the meteorite. Just for a moment. It's really important to me. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. I just want to make sure somebody else sees this.
Wonderful. Oh, what color bouquet would you like?
Blue.
Okay, I'll hurry to the store and be right back. I just need like 15
Oh, well,
minutes.
we might not see her again.
Thank you for hearing me out.
Enter? Ring. Why don't I ring my own doorbell? Hallway? Ooh. Red pepper. Yes. Oh, and a blue butterfly. A blue butterfly, it's trapped in a web, but I don't see the spider anywhere. Release it. It's not a lot of matter. And we're getting a blue, bouquet. I pull the butterfly from the web, picking loose strands from it. It flutters away weakly, but seemingly gratefully. You're doing fine. Well, at least since we can see... Haley. Being with envy. Who should I call? Maria. Let's tell Maria what happened after we left on our date.
Hey, you. I was just about to call to see if you won this year. I thought you'd be at work, so I was just going to leave a message. How come you're not there?
My meteorite hit my home. You know that shooting star we saw? It was a meteorite and it landed in my house.
Are you serious? Are you okay?
I might be hallucinating. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. I wasn't there. And most of my stuff was oddly undamaged.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Tell me about it. A moment of silence hangs over the call. She wants to keep talking to me, even if there's nothing she has to say. I'm ready to come over. Hey, do you want to come over?
Do I want to come over? Easy, Tiger. One of us has to pay if we see each other, or we get in trouble with our clubs.
You did have that bonus. But you don't invite somebody over and then like make them pay for the trouble.
Okay. I need a minute.
I'll cover it this time.
I'm going out again tonight. See you soon, Tiger.
She hung up. Okay. Let's run outside and see where we get to. Leave. Go down the hall. Down the stairs? Oh, I guess we can't go any farther from home. We are tethered! Ooh. Ring doorbell. Life could be a dream?
What manner of entity stirs beyond my threshold? Speak, visitor, or intruder masquerading as such. What fell purpose compels you to darken my doorway at this benighted hour?
You weren't curious about the big explosion next door?
Oh, 'tis
Okay.
only you. A relief, however marginal. What was that infernal bang I heard from your wretched dwelling? Have I not impressed upon you, with mounting and innumerable entreaties, the supreme necessity of sepulchral silence within the posted quiet hours?
Look, man, I'm sorry. I just had like an alien crash into my house.
Meteor or not, keep your natural disasters out of quiet hours, or I'll deliver a communique to the warden of our venerable apartment.
I won't let it happen again.
Actually, I find myself almost yearning for the next celestial body to strike you down. Perhaps then I would find surcease of your late-night convocations and unseemly nocturnal guests.
If I actually knew this was my neighbor, I probably wouldn't have knocked. I beat passes.
Why are you here?
There's something strange about the meteorite that hit my apartment.
Strange?
Yeah, it's glowing with a bunch of colors that I can't describe. And when I got close, I felt like I had to throw myself into the glow. And it can talk.
That sounds bad.
But he makes no move to do anything about it, or help in any way. Don't you, I don't know something about this kind of thing?
Perhaps I have, through ill-advised and perilous methods, exhumed certain eldritch enlightenment from blasphemous folios on the matter.
Blasphemous folios.
However, such forbidden erudition, such pyroclastic revelations, exacted a most grievous and terrible toll upon my sanity's diminishing currency.
So you're worried that if you come look at the meteorite, you'll go crazy?
The knowledge I possess was not easily won, torn from the very maw of oblivion itself, at costs better left unspoken. Dangerous? Assuredly. Invaluable? Beyond measure.
Invaluable is just a synonym. Invaluable is just a synonym for beyond measure.
For such dread wisdom, I require but a singular token in return.
Oh,
A
yes.
clear bargain, I should think, considering the terrible utility of what I know.
You'll tell me about the meteorite if I gave you something. What do you want?
I require a certain foul antediluvian invention, fetid in stench and shaped in a singularly alien suggestion. The device, an unnaturally long rod capped with a gibbous cup, is oft seen in the hands of swarthy workmen and used to clear blockages in narrow cyclopean tunnels.
So you need a
that
plunger.
effluvia may flow from the familiar shores of our mortal world.
If you just had a backed up
That
toilet, you should have
of
called the
some
landlord,
nameless,
but I can help.
noisome Tenebrosities beyond. Did you get all that?
I think I know what you want. I think I know what you want, despite your explanation. I'll be right back. Okay. Go into our place. Feed you, red pepper? Ah, we got the red star. All red objects become overexposed. The phone is ringing. But, yeah. But the gifts were also red. Hello?
Oh, good, you're home. Wait, what the hell are you doing home? Get your ass back here and with your customers!
I had a thing. Oops, I totally cut out from work after my date with Maria. Oh, because that was work. I'd be pissed at me too. Sorry, something came up. Rather, it came down. I don't give a shit. We're coming up with short this month, and then you're gonna have bigger problems to worry
Give me
about.
the phone, dumbass.
Who is that? I don't recognize their voice, but he sounds like a shady type.
Yo, you're Candyman's #2 earner, and you're taking a sick day on the biggest night of the year? What kind of
What's the
shit
biggest
is
night of the
that?
year? Is it New Year's?
You know the difference between right and wrong, don't you? Not coming into work is practically stealing from us.
Oh, clearly.
You're already costing Kumagumi tens of thousands by being late. How are you gonna take responsibility for this?
I'm just gonna quit. Kumagumi, the local gang that runs most of the host clubs in the city. Bad dudes that I try to avoid.
Hey, you freaking deaf? How are you gonna pay us back?
I should have a big payday coming in soon. I'll come in later tonight. Sorry, I'll come in later and earn back the difference.
Later tonight? Are you joking?
I have something going on right now. He hung up. Oh, it's all gone. It looks like a gift basket from one of my customers, but the flowers are wilted. Strangely, it has no scent whatsoever. I don't want to get rid of my chameleon. We can give him the grapes, though. Ugh. I hope that we're not going to have to resort... Oh, right. Take the plunger. Oh, wait, what else was in the... Read the mushroom kit. I'll grab that. Oh, green plant. Good. Oh. Oh, I flipped... I flipped the switch a few times, but nothing happens. I think my power's out. Yeah, that kind of happened. Ooh, the mirror. If I can only have one more in my inventory, I want to. Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to max out. Let's take this to. Oh, right. Take this to the neighbor. Have you fetched the aforementioned relic? Indeed I have. Yeah, I've got it here. Let's see. What? Here's the toilet plunger you wanted.
Out here, we're American. In there, in that damnable room, you're a being.
It hurts my soul. I'm suffering psychic damage from this game. In the best possible way.
Okay, bye.
Wait, aren't you gonna tell me about the meteorite?
Oh, right. I forgot. That otherworldly, unnameable, indescribable.
In normal English, or I'm taking my stuff back.
I apologize, but my vague, perhaps tedious phrasing is deliberate. It serves as insulation between your spirit and the singular terrors I recount.
Because if he explained it in any clearer language, we would process it too quickly, and then our brains would go insane. So by having to unwind and sort through the descriptions, it slows our brains down so it doesn't have to over-metabolize the cosmic horrors.
If you perceive only a nebulous glimpse of my true meaning, then the pitiless horrors I describe should find you equally nebulous in their own sight.
The pitiless horrors I describe should find you equally nebulous in their own sight. So it's protecting us because speaking of the spirits' names... Okay.
Talking normally like this, so you can understand exactly what I'm saying. While describing eldritch matters is like grabbing hot coals barehanded.
Okay.
You will have a grasp of its exact weight and shape, but only as it sears your nerves to a permanent silence. Even as it illuminates you, my vagueness.
Yeah. I got it.
I can indeed tell you what I know, but I should warn you, this knowledge carries a weight that will crush you. To say more would draw you into the shadow that now consumes me, and you will inherit my very ruin.
What happens exactly?
When you become aware of this knowledge, in the same heartbeat, it will become aware of you. Do you still wish to learn more?
I don't want to know right now. Actually, I'm good with not knowing. I've got a clock going on.
A wise decision. I envy your mental fortitude. I wish that I possessed the same strength to turn away from such dark intrigue. If, in a future moment of weakness or madness, you have a fatal lapse in judgment and wish to know more, I shall uphold my end of the bargain.
Okay. That sounds fine with me. Although, so I have this green plant, but I'm worried that if I give my green plant... How did this get color? Because it used to be pale before. I'm worried that if I give, but my chameleon can change colors, so maybe it'll be fine. But luckily we can do purple grapes first. It'd be a waste not to have one grape myself. I pull one off and throw it high up into, throw it up into the high arc. Catch it in my mouth. It's sweet and juicy. Oh, you came out of your meteorite for that. Do you want to try? I toss a grape towards her. In a flash of light, the grape is gone without a trace. Good catch, I think? I pull off another grape, but feel something crusty and brittle crumble between my fingers. Huh? These go bad? No way, right? I just ate one and it tasted fine. These things are desiccated beyond all belief. What happened? I toss the rest into the meteorite. Aha! All purple objects have become overexposed. So we've got 4.5 minutes. Maybe I should have saved that, because, can I put my computer back? No. Great. Frozen crab, milk. It's a carton of milk. Whole milk. Because I deserve it. I guess we could go... We'll close that. We could go listen to what our neighbor has to say. You know, just to kill some time. I wonder if the green chameleon would do more... Could do, offer more colors because it can change. Green with envy. Can I put you somewhere else so you'll change and don't get hurt if I feed the plant? I think it's a peace lily. It's supposed to be good for the air in here. Oh. Colossal goldfish. Well, I think we might do the goldfish next. And hope that everything's fine with our chameleon. I don't have the what I need to give this. Ooh, eggplant sproutling. Oh, it's no longer purple. Because this used to be grapes, right? Nope, never mind. Still wish to learn more? No, I changed my mind.
If
Yes. Oh! Oh, there. So even though we didn't have a full color to give it, it still filled everything out. I wonder if by getting all 6 colors, you gain a heart. And so we could have gone in a different order. Because, like, there was the red gift. I think the goldfish is orange. And then bananas, green stuff, the butterfly, and the grapes. Okay, take the goldfish. Haley pops up with an angry pout on her face. What's wrong? What did I do? She holds up the remains of my pet, slowly disappearing into the glow of the fire. It seems serene, even though its very essence crackles away. You're angry that I fed my pet to you. Like, the goldfish. Yeah, she's mad. Seems she doesn't know the words she wants to use. I'm just trying to keep you alive. There's only so much about my apartment that I can burn. I'm not exactly jumping with joy here, but right now you're more important than anything else in this room, myself included. You understand that, right? I'm so important you'd kill another life for me. She holds out the remains of my pet, slowly disappearing into the glow of the fire. It seems serene, even as its very essence crackles away. Oh! Oh! Did not get a orange star. All orange objects can become overexposed. Someone at the door. So what do I have that's orange? Who's out there? Open wider first. Okay. I'm just trying to protect myself. Hello? Oh, it's just somebody. Fire for a ramen place nearby. They can deliver anywhere in under 5 minutes. I can call them if I get hungry. Okay, but so I guess this is orange. But if I give you something green, I get the green star. All green objects have become overexposed. Wait. Chameleon? Leon? Oh, so so you still kill my pet, but like, I get blamed for it. Cool. Cool. Destroy the evidence, Haley. What if I give you something orange now? Still nothing. What a sad, sad place I've got now. But luckily the researchers will arrive in 24 seconds. And I'll have some crabs in my pocket. Hurry to the door! Lock it! They're coming! They're gonna take my Haley! Someone's at the door. It must be the researchers that Eugen told me about. Are you... Okay,
Hi, we're from the USC National History Museum. Your friend called us about your meteorite specimen.
Yeah? I can't close the door on her even though I can't,
If you open up, we'll be happy to take a look at it for you.
Okay, now I can open the door.
Hey, it's
Oh.
us. Eugene should have told you we were coming to check out your meteorite specimen for the Natural History Museum.
Yeah, I know about it.
We saw that you kept the glow going like we asked. Great work.
Yeah, about that. No problem. So what happens
Well,
now?
we fire up this XRF analyzer, and it should give us a readout of the elemental makeup of your meteorite and determine its authenticity.
Oh yeah, it's authenticity. Because that's been out. Welcome back, ass. I hope you had a good nap. Because naps are amazing.
It won't turn on.
Just press the power button.
We are playing this is the demo for Sucker for Love Crush Landing, where a meteorite that is perhaps a part of Halley's Comet landed in our apartment, and we are feeding it colors to keeping it. We were feeding it colors to keep it alive until these researchers got here.
I am. I'm pressing everything.
We're trying to scan it for authenticity.
I apologize for the technical difficulties. Just give us a second.
Like the elemental composition isn't the most interesting part of this.
Battery's dead.
No, they should be almost fresh ones.
Haley's messing with our technology. Hey, that's funny. None of my electronics are working either. I thought the power was just out. The researchers exchange a sudden worried glance. What? One of them pulls out a second device, which screams to life briefly before failing. They hit the side a few times to no available.
Come on. Turn on, you piece of...
Blah! She suddenly collapses, holding her abdomen in pain before going limp. The other researcher and I stare at each other in horror. He pulls me by the arm down the hallway as quickly as he can run. Over my shoulder, I see Haley's form peeking her head out of my apartment. The researcher collapses in the stairway, urging me to keep running without him. I try to drag him by the arm, but his skin is sloughs off his arm like a wet sleeve, and I'm forced to leave his unmoving body behind. In the coming days, the city is evacuated. I'm forced to quickly move away. The news of my discovery is lost in the ensuing chaos. The attempts made to move or study the meteorite are unsuccessful, with each attempt causing more and more mysterious disappearances and leaving the survivors with alien afflictions. I wonder if this would have gone differently if we had fed Haley all the colors. One day, for reasons we were powerless to understand, the meteorite flew from the hole in my abandoned apartment and disappeared into the sky long before we could salvage anything meaningful from its aftermath. Nobody truly understood what Haley was or what had happened. It's gone now is the only closure the world can muster. The truth is, she didn't vanish without a trace. I still feel a bit of Haley lingering behind, on our planet, under my skin. A teeming, thrumming glow, a kaleidoscope of hues, unhappy to be contained within my primary colors. One day these colors will break free and they'll make absolutely clear to everyone what they came here to do. I'm so, so happy. What? Oh, cool. We can go back to Keep Haley Alive where it's just the puzzle. Touch it with something else? This was a significant decision. We just touched it with our hand last time and it made our hand weird. Well, Ass, I'm glad you woke up for this. For your BAFTA consideration. Load. It's about queer love so strong you absorb and consume the other to become them, and that's basically the ending. Well, is resist the urge and my survival instincts kick into overdrive. I take a few defensive steps away from the meteorite. It feels like I just stepped back from a ledge, and not because of the hole in my wall. But I feel a profound sadness all of a sudden, like there's a hole in my heart. My phone, that was fast. Yo, Eugen!
Hey, so it turns out that we're actually watching the meteorite that hit your place. And we're actually already headed on their way towards you for a closer look.
Okay.
The glow is pretty easy to see from across the city, so they don't need your address. But there's a lot of stopped traffic, though. Anyway, do you want the bad news or the good news first?
What if we get the good news first?
Good news is, they watched it fall through our atmosphere, so it's definitely extraterrestrial. They think a fragment of Haley's comet must have broken off. They're definitely very interested in it. And they also said to try to keep the glow you mentioned preserved until they get there. Bad news is, almost everyone in the city saw it land at your place. Pretend it's a winning lottery ticket, and keep your neighbors and any loonies away from it.
Got it, I can do that. And how much money do you want? As a thanks for hooking me up and knowing the right people.
Oh, nah, don't worry about it, we're cool. Anyways, I'm gonna crash, but you can call me if you have any problems. Take care.
There's a whole ass meteorite that everyone saw land in my apartment, and my friend's just gonna, like, go to sleep. He's not gonna try to rush over here and see it for himself. That's wild.
Piece of Haley's comet, huh?
Oh. And we meet the meteorite. I whip my head around to the source of the voice and see myself staring back at me. What is dude? Whoa. I knock into the dining table. The other me recoils defensively in shock, floating in an otherworldly silence before hazarding a sound.
Dude, whoa.
It's copying me. I slowly raise my hands the way you'd approach a wild animal to show that you mean no harm. It does the same. It's glowing just like the meteorite did. Did it come out of the meteorite? No, it is the meteorite.
Hello, dude.
Hello, dude. And I'm just gonna try to... This is all the same as when I did it before.
Piece of Haley's comments speak English, yes, no.
Not really understanding words yet.
Yes.
Can I call you Haley? You can call me dude. And that's
call
like
you
the beginning of our
dude?
beautiful love story. And realizing that it is intelligent because it's asking questions back, not just repeating what I say.
Yeah, what is hot?
Oh yeah,
babe?
we asked Haley to be a hot babe. I grabbed a swimsuit magazine featuring Monami Ichikawa on the front. Okay, this is a hot babe. Hot babe.
Okay. Hot babe. Hot babe.
Haley. That's not a hot babe. No, dummy, not the magazine. The girl on the magazine. I lean forward and tap pointedly at the magazine cover. Hot babe.
Hot babe.
Yes. No, I rub my temples. This is harder than I thought it would be.
Hot babe.
She figured it out. We are blessed that she figured it out. Wait, yes, that's it! Oh, thank you, God! Wait, were you just messing with me on purpose? Does this meteorite have a sense of humor?
No.
She was, and that's kind of cute, but also a little scary about how she's capable of doing so. It's scary that other beings know how to make jokes. Not that it matters. Now that she's a hot babe, I've got the home field advantage. I know nothing about UFOs, meteors, or planets, but I can handle chicks, babes, and ladies. It's literally my job. He works at a host club. Haley, you understand me, right? Can you tell me what you are?
No.
So, I'm getting back to... oh, she says she's a color. She says she's a color, and that can't be right. It doesn't make any sense. Could it be a mistranslation? There's also a chance that we don't have a better word for whatever she is, since she isn't from Earth to begin with. Are there more like you? More Haleys out there? Or are you the only one?
Only one Haley. Only Haley is Haley. Haley is only Haley.
The only one, huh? You don't have any, like, family or anything? Moms or dads?
No.
Any friends?
You can... I call Haley and dude. Friends?
Is she always gonna pronounce my name like that? Sure, I've always wanted to be friends with an alien. Or meteorite. Well, whatever it is, it's the only one. If anything happens to it, we'll never know what it is or why it's here. She really is beautiful, though. The urge to reach out and embrace her has been getting worse the longer we talk. Pain to cry? Haley, what's wrong? What's happening? Our form becomes faint and starts flickering as the glow from the meteorite begins dying down. Wait, no. You have to be alive when the guys get here. I don't want to be the first guy who killed an alien. I throw the swimsuit magazine on the meteorite. It crackles and crumbles to gray ash. Just like the magnet. Relieved sigh. That was too close. Alright, new game plan. I've got to keep feeding the fire until the meteor guy makes it here. So we didn't get all of the stars figured out. So I'm going to start with yellow bananas. Oh, because it's... okay. And green plant, even though that kills my chameleon. So by feeding her yellow bananas, I get a yellow star, but all yellow objects have become overexposed. So... Someone's at the door! I'll just throw this wide open. Hello, Flora.
This is where the meteorite landed, right? I saw it from across the street. It's hungry, right? I could feel it calling out. Not for me, but for... colors? I actually work at a flower shop really close by, and we have flowers in all sorts of colors. I could get some for you if you wanted.
In exchange for what? What do you get out of it?
If I get the flowers for you, I'd like to see the meteorite. Just for a moment. It's really important to me. Is that okay?
Yeah. Works for me.
Wonderful.
She won't be back for 15 minutes, so I can't... I'll still say orange.
Okay. I'll hurry to the store and be right back.
I think that we'll be able to get orange from something else, though, without giving our colossal goldfish to Haley. Okay. We can do purple grapes. It'd be a waste not to have one of them. I pull one off and throw it up high in the air, catch it in my mouth. It's sweet and juicy. Haley applauds. Do you want to try? I toss a grape towards her. In a flash of light, the grape is gone without a trace. Good catch, I think. I go to pull another grape off, but they have all been drained of their color and life. So, like, Haley's draining the color about everything compared to what she touches. But now we have the purple star as well. The phone is ringing. Hello? Oh, it's Maria, the girl I was on a date with earlier. With the red hair.
I was just calling to see if you won this year. I thought you'd be at work, so I was just
I'm
gonna leave
gonna-
a message. How come you're not there?
I was supposed to be at work at the host club because they are revealing the person with the number one host, and Maria tried, who is also a hostess, tried to give me extra money so I could possibly win, but then I just never went back to work because a meteorite hit my apartment. Something came up. I need to go straight home.
Okay. Happens. Well, I just wanted to call because I was just thinking about you. Hope everything's okay.
A moment of silence hangs over the call. She wants to keep talking to me, even if there's nothing she has to say. Anything else? Did you need something, Maria?
No, that's everything. Good night.
Good night. Take care. Okay. Bathroom has lotions. My various skincare products. I have a pretty serious regimen of high SPF sunscreen, exfoliators, cleansers, and moisturizers. Tan skin, acne, and sunburns are all career killers, so I skincare religiously every day before work. My skin hasn't felt a photon in my life. Let's take the green plant. Our neighbor wants the plunger in exchange for... Oh, glass of water. Interesting. Mirror also interesting. So... I don't want to do the green one. We'll do red. Oh, I'm supposed to go outside. It's Pocky and chocolates and roses and strawberries. It's a gift basket. You fill it with nice things and give them to someone you like.
Oh.
Do I get extra credit for telling you it's a romantic gift? Why are you red? Relax, I'm just giving you these things to keep you alive. They're from someone else.
Someone else like you?
Well, yeah, other people like me. It's my job to be likable.
Someone else like you? Give gift basket to you?
I mean, it's nothing serious. Yep, actually, almost all of the stuff I own is something that someone else got for me.
You like them?
I mean, not particularly. She seems unusually insistent. Wait. Hey, Haley, are you asking me if I'm single?
Yes.
Haley knows what single is. Just like that, do they not have shame on whatever planet you're from?
Are you single?
It's complicated. Yeah, I'm sure I'm single. The girls I talk to at work are just customers at the end of the day.
Customers that like you and give you most of the stuff you own?
I mean, they I don't know if they like me. We don't really talk like that. And why would I just throw away good stuff just because I got it at work? She's asking why I lead my customers on. It's their choice. They're paying for fantasy I need to eat. That's how hosting works. They're paying for a fantasy, and if they can't tell the difference between fantasy and reality, that's on them. She seems a little saddened by my answer. Maybe I should give her something from the gift basket to cheer her up. There's a lot of stuff here. Roses are a symbol of love and affection. Strawberries are a sweet treat. What should I give Haley first? Well, I think that the strawberry... Well, okay, the strawberry would go bad, so we'll give you the strawberry first. Chocolate-covered strawberries. This is a strawberry. It's like, you know, fruit. You eat them like this. I take out one of the strawberries from its crinkly plastic wrapping, toss it into the air, catching it in my mouth. Whoa, it's rich, sweet, and bursting with flavor. I underestimated this gift. I thought it was cheap and from the store, but these strawberries are smaller than store-bought and twice as tasty, and grown in a small garden, likely. I should thank whoever gave this to me. Delicious! Haley tilts her head, studying me. She then mimes throwing something into the air, just like I did.
Delicious.
You have to actually eat something before it says it tastes good. Here. I'll toss her a strawberry, but it goes wide, sailing across the room before hitting the ground with a small splat. Sorry, it's a little small, so it's kind of hard to aim.
Small?
Yeah, like normal strawberries are a bit bigger.
Bigger.
But like, you do this with grapes, which are smaller than strawberries. As Haley begins to concentrate, my skin tingles and my teeth chatter.
Bigger strawberry.
I nearly fall forward as the strawberry in my hand suddenly doubles, triples, quadruples in volume until it's the size of a pumpkin. Haley, did you do this? You can make food grow. My pale goldfish did turn into a large goldfish.
Yes, I can make all food grow.
Food and other things. All kinds of organic matter she can manipulate. All food?
Yes.
This changes everything. Forget being the first alien discovery or whatever. Here in my room is the answer to world hunger, poverty, species extinction, and probably a jillion other things that an infinite food and energy sources can provide. Who said she's infinite energy?
Delicious.
In a flash, the strawberry is gone. Yep, you got it. That's basically eating. I toss the rest of the sweets one by one into the glow of the meteorite. She seems happy. Eventually, I run out and I search the box for more and instead find the roses. Strangely, they don't have any sort of scent. They must have been purely decorative, cheapo plastic flowers from a convenience store. I feel the petals and they're coarse and crunchy. Well, whatever they're made of, I'm sure they'll burn just fine. I toss the remaining contents of the gift basket into the glow. We got the red star. All red objects have become overexposed. Oop, close this. I think the only blue thing I have is the butterfly outside. Red peppers, these are still red. Interesting. A blue butterfly. It's trapped in a web, but I don't see the spider anywhere. Take it. It fits into my pockets without putting up a fight. That's... Oh! Is this gonna have the problem of it being a sentient creature? Well, I do have the green plant that won't be an issue. All green objects have become overexposed. Don't look at the chameleon tank. And so this, nobody's there. There's the ramen poster on my door. I can call them if I get too hungry. Actually, I kind of want to call the ramen place. Because if I burn the flyer, I won't be able to.
Greetings, fair citizen, for you have reached Show You Hell, the spiciest and speediest delivery ramen in the city. How shall we defeat your hunger today?
Ramen with orange peel. I'll take a bowl of ramen with orange garnish.
Ah, yes, an excellent choice. I shall deliver justice and your order to your doorstep right away. You're on the 15th floor, right? Have no fear. My bicycle was built for such challenges.
Okay, Ramen Rider. Wait, how do you know where I live?
Ha 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 ha!
He refused to answer.
All complete.
He slammed the phone as he hung up. Well, how long till the ramen gets here? 'Cause I do have... We'll see if this is orange. Because maybe I should have ordered blue. Someone's at the door!
Carry out, strike! Salutations, citizen! Your hunger cried out across the city like a torch in the night, and I, Ramen Rider, have answered the call! Your delivery of ramen has arrived!
Oh, sweet, you got here fast.
Red lights, stop signs, traffic police! A man on a righteous path cannot be stopped by such villains!
Understood.
How will you be paying? Cash is acceptable! The forces of good do not accept credit.
Wait, this costs money? I didn't know it was gonna cost money.
What?
Yeah, man, I don't know. The thought just didn't cross my mind.
Please tell me this isn't happening. My manager is gonna just as fire me if I come back without getting paid. The ramen is $18, or like 3,000 yen. How are you gonna pay for your food?
I don't know. I'll pay you in wisdom.
Actually, I'm just gonna give you the ramen for you to not do that.
I have my computer in my pocket, though.
Please don't call again.
Justice punch!
Yes. I do not... He sprints to his bicycle and wheelies away without doing a punch. So now I have orange ramen. Can I still... yeah, I can't call ramen anymore. What? Haley is watching everything that I do. Okay. We're just gonna feed the orange ramen and don't worry about it. All orange objects have become overexposed. And the phone is ringing. Hello?
Oh, good, you're home.
Oh, yeah. The club manager's mad that I'm not there.
What the hell are you doing home?
Cut out after my date with
You mean
Maria.
Yeah.
The enforcer is
You're
like
on.
threatening us if we don't come in.
Hey!
I'll be in later tonight.
Eh?
So now we are faced with... Oh wait. Mushroom kit. Starts glowing when exposed to UV light. Okay. Do we... So now it's just milk, frozen crab and crayfish, and the microwave that doesn't work. And I ordered a bouquet that's not gonna go. So I guess like the blue butterfly is all that we have as what to feed Haley right now. And hopefully it's not life enough to count as something alive. Oh no! Haley is looking at the dying butterfly pensively. But it was the only blue thing I had. It's dying, I think, Haley.
Dying.
I pulled it out of a spider web. It probably wasn't going to make it either way. Its life was already over. Haley continues staring at the butterfly, expressionlessly.
It's okay. It is not over.
Oh. What? Can you heal it, like that one Alien movie? Haley closes her hand around the butterfly as its chitin begins to hiss and pop. I guess not. As she opens her hand again, an eye-watering light emerges from the cracks in her fingers and like the sun peeking out from behind a cloud, and a pocket-sized butterfly-shaped star emerges from her hand. Aww. It flies off into the night sky to join the other stars. You make stars? She nods and gestures to the sky above. You make the stars? The ones in space? All of them? But the stars have got to be like at least 100 years old or something. That would make you...
At least 100 years old or something.
So if anything happens to her, does it mean that no more new stars forever? I mean, our sun's supposed to last for a while, I think, but that still sounds bad. We got all the stars. We did all the colors. And we got a heart with Haley. With the last item thrown into the fire, the glow is looking healthier than ever. The meteorite is burning in impossible shades of gold and violet that bypass my eyes and seep deep into my skull, a visual lullaby humming an old familiar tune, drawing me in closer. I thought I'd have fears or some sort of fight or flight reaction kicking around about now, but I can't remember or even intuit what my worries should be. Instead, my neurons side with temptation over logic, firing in harmonious affirmation. This is a really good idea. But I'm gonna die, but it's gonna hurt. I find an insuppressible smirk creeping across my face. I can't help but hear my own survival instincts in the voice of a petulant 5-year-old who doesn't want to eat his broccoli. It calls out to me. Not for me to complete it, but for it to complete me. I hazard another step towards the glow. Nothing. No urge to self-preserve, just a tantalizing sense of sheer correctness, like smoothly moving the last piece of a jigsaw puzzle into place. A correctness and certainty that erases all fear. My body feels at once too heavy to move deliberately, and yet lighter than the air as I float, my feet barely touching the ground as I walk towards the glow. The glow waits patiently. For me, specifically, it has been waiting for a long time, like 100 years or something. And the universe finally put the two of us in the same place at the same time. Walk closer. I walk closer to I walk towards the glow with a hitherto unprecedented grace in my step. The glow cares. I'm so small in an apathetic and pitiless planet sailing through a cosmos that is empty at best and malicious at worst. The glow is the only exception, and it's waiting, arms open. It's here to save me. When I was making a wish on that shooting star, it made a wish back on me. What was that?
Fire department, open up. 15 to command. We're going to force the door.
What are firefighters doing here? They must be here to extinguish Haley. I've got to do something. I hear the doorknob turn. Wait, I didn't lock the door.
15 to command. Have visual on fire.
Wait, wait, don't do anything. Don't put it out. It's not really fire. It's alive. It's like an alien. Just don't put the extinguisher down and let me explain. What's going on with their eyes? But what is this? Their tools fall to the ground with a heavy thud. Yeah, okay, thank you. She's alive. She's like an alien, and she's the firefighters pushed past me, knocking me wildly off balance. I catch myself on the kitchen counter. It's like they tried to walk right through me like I wasn't there. A flash of blinding light engulfs the room, and in an instant, they're gone. Don't worry about the goldfish. Haley, what did you do to them? Them, yes, there were people here. Those were like real human people that you like evaporated. Yes, them, the firefighters, the guys in the suits and the equipment just now. What happened to them? They left their crowbar and the fire extinguisher. Oh, I'm not saying that to Haley. She's trying very hard to give me an explanation, but she doesn't know the words yet. Hi, Mugen. You came at a good time. Stop. Just answer the question. Are they dead? I know you can understand me, Haley. Are they dead? Haley throws her hands up at her side in resignation.
Yes, no.
Okay, maybe. Did they maybe die because they maybe touched you, like the stuff I've been throwing onto the fire?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's their fault. My blood runs cold. No. This can't be happening. They couldn't have... They were wearing completely fireproof equipment. They couldn't have burned so quickly, right? But there's no other place they could have gone. It happened. No, why? We've had such a good thing going. This was just going to be a universal good. An unmitigated, unqualified win for all of humanity. Why? Why would they do that? Why would you do that? Oh, you made her sad. Stop it. This is serious. Do you realize what you've done? Whatever good Haley's powers do now, it's a Ferric victory, came with the cost of human lives. Oh yeah, because she can make infinite food. Maybe more, if I don't stop this now. I quickly fiddle the fire extinguisher, snapping it into a defensive position, nozzle at the ready. Haley doesn't react. You know what this is? What a fire extinguisher is? It puts fire out, do you understand? Okay, I need an explanation. You can't keep me in the dark forever. I need to know if you're something that I need to save people from right now. My palm rests on the handle. My fingers depress the handle until I feel resistance. Mugen does not want the story to continue. He's scared. It is a little frightening. Oh no, he just wants food. Why did you come to Earth? Do you want to eat us?
No.
She begins to gesture something but stops halfway, instead hugging her knees tightly to her chest.
Haley, no one eat them. They want Haley eat them.
They were suicidal? They wanted that? They threw themselves in willingly? Yeah, right. Why the hell would they? The realization hits me like a truck. I was about to do the same, and I was going to be happy about it. Anyone that sees Haley will want to feed themselves to her.
No come here to eat Earth. Haley, no one eat them. Haley, no one. Haley, come. Save Earth.
From
Dude,
what?
Save Haley. I want save Dude.
Save us from what? Haley doesn't know the words she wants to use, but has a terrified expression on her face.
Not Earth.
Not Earth wants to destroy Earth. Something outside of Earth?
Yes.
There's something out there in all that darkness, besides just the stars?
Something is the dark. If no Haley, no stars. If no Haley and no stars, dark come to eat Earth. Dude, forever sad.
Existential cosmic threat, absolutely.
simply want...
I look down at the small pile of ash on the ground near Haley. All that remains of those two. I mean, just because they wanted to throw themselves into her doesn't mean they actually wanted to throw themselves into her. Like, if it's a momentary psychosis, it still counts as, like, killing someone if you cause that momentary psychosis. Haley wants to burn the... Haley wants fuel to burn. She needs to survive. To do whatever she came to do. She can make anything living grow at an impossible speed. She can end world hunger tomorrow. She can make stars. She can hold the sun in her hand. She could end the energy crisis, global warming. She could heal the world. We're talking about, for the first time in history, the human race living in a post-scarcity world. Peaceful, happy, hopeful, forever even. With her strange powers, she is the solution to every single human problem. History would call us saviors. But anyone that sees her up close dies. If I keep her alive, it means I'm willing to risk stealing more lives from people she is meant to save. She's too dangerous. I'm dealing with a force vastly outside my control here. I have the opportunity to stop more from meeting the horrifying fate those guys did. The one I almost met, and did meet in an alternate timeline. But if I put her out, I go back to my meaningless ant-sized life until my liver gives out and I die young-ish, old enough that it wouldn't be sad enough to make the news. It wouldn't just be my demise either. It could mean dooming everyone. How many more lives would be lost without her? How long does our poisonous planet even have left? Don't extinguish Haley. Thanks for playing. Coming soon, sucker for love. I am a sucker for love. What if I had extinguished Haley? And it's still back at, like, first meeting Haley. Whoa. That was something. Yeah. What once again, like, the best game ended up being the third one that I played. And since it's been 3 hours, I think I'm going to call it here because there might be other things to do on a random Saturday where I don't normally stream. But Ash, thank you for coming by and saying hello. I don't do it on purpose. I don't do it on purpose. It's just like it's a curse of my streams that if I plan for 3, the third one is the killer. Now, I guess in a recent stream, the 4th one was the best that I played. But anyway, thanks for coming by and hanging out. I appreciated having you here and to have company when I played some new games. And my hands are busy with petting the cat, so. I'm glad you had fun. I always have fun playing new games. And like there are links below for all these games. I think they're all worth keeping an eye on. But in like the Sucker for Love had the largest demo, the most demo-ness to it, the most interaction, and the most fleshed out story. But I'm gonna go. I'll be back on Monday. I'll be streaming Monday afternoon for Key Fairy and Bubblegum Galaxy, and then back to the normal early schedule after that. So I will see you next week. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, or whatever time, if you're watching the VOD, whatever time period you're like hanging out in. And so I'll see you later. Bye-bye.